not. I am Rasputa Sputa Sputa. This is my Russian name for Nha Trang, Vietnam. My Vietnamese name is Phap Phuc Long, right? Phap Phuc Long, right? White Dragon. Phap Bac Long. That's it, I messed up. Phap Bac Long, White Dragon. I fapped the White Dragon. Wait. I had a guest today. I had a guest for all of you, but they're hiding. They don't want to come out to visit you. They are not Vietnamese. They are not Russian. They are not Kazakhstani. They are not Ukrainian. They're from Australia. Yes, I have special guests in hiding. They do not want to come out. See, they are hiding. I will show you. They are hiding. They are not there. Maybe they're in the shower. Maybe they're over here. I don't know. I don't care. They slept with me all night long. They slept with me all night long. Stayed in my room with me. I tried to get rid of them, but they would not go. I don't know what the problem is. Or I can talk like this and drink a Diet Coke. Which one do you prefer? Do you want me to be Rasputin, Sputa, Sputa, or you want me to be photogenic? This motherfucker don't want to come off, man. It's hard. It's hard. What else is hard? I don't know. But I got done with the coffee shops and shit. Some of these are hard, man. It's like they melt the caps together, man. You have to take something like this. And this one's cold, so I don't want to fucking have to mess with another one. This one is cold. I do not want to have to mess with another one. It is freaking on there, man. It's not that I'm old, man. I don't have muscle. It is like fucking welded on there. Oi! 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 I don't have knife. I'm thirsty. What the fuck do you do? Where is the opening here? I will have to break it loose. Ah! I will poke my hand and I will end up with no fucking hand. Look at this. This shit is on here melted. Maybe they had it in a hot warehouse someplace, right? I don't know. But for some reason it does not want to open. I will go all around the lid with this spoon here since I don't have a knife. Hopefully I won't poke my hand. Huh? Does anybody want to come help me open up my my bottle? I need my baba. Give me my baba. Baby, I need my baba. Maybe my guest will help me with my baba, huh? There we go. We're going all the way around the top now. Because I think it's melted. It was in the fridge, but it might have been melted when they delivered it. Some of them are like this, some of them aren't. Hey, Max, what's up, man? Mad Max is here. A guest stayed with me last night, Max, but they're hiding. They don't want to be on camera, man. I'm being totally truthful with you, man. I went to the coffee shop today, did my shit, got my stuff done. I had my coffee back here again. I had another cup of coffee with a circle of cream pie. Not a cream pie, but, a marshmallow pie. What is wrong with this fucking bottle, man? Let me see if I can open it now. Can I open this now? Let's see. Oh, yes. Yuck. Miss Edwish, that's all she can say when she comes to my chat is yuck. I have a guest with me, yuck. Yuck. I'm going to start calling you yuck. Hey, yuck. I have a guest with me today, but they're hiding. They do not want to come on camera with me. You know this guest. You have them by you too. It's an Australian. It's called a gecko. The gecko slept with me all night long. Hey, привет. Привет. Hello. Hello. Nha Trang. Hello. You are sad that the gecko is sleeping with me? I could not get rid of him. I says, you know what? He's going to eat the bugs. Who cares? He's Australian gecko, right? No, maybe he's Vietnamese. I don't know. But he's a gecko. I thought gecko was the Geico commercial. The guy talks like, I have a spot of tea, right? I have a gecko in my room. No spiders, no bugs, but I have a gecko sleeping with me. I was really tired last night. I said, where's that fucking... I'm going to get rid of this motherfucker. I left the window open so maybe he would go out, man. No. He loves me so much he wants to stay. Yeah, the gecko from Gecko. He likes to drink a spot of tea. Gecko love, yeah. I mean, but you don't want them in the room because you just have the feeling. I mean, I know they don't bother people, but you're thinking, if I go to sleep, is he going to be crawling on me looking for maybe he wants to eat the bugs in my hair because I didn't put the bag on my head like FTW should have did when he got on a motorcycle. I don't know, you know. But you know, look at that cap was welded to the top of the pop, man. It wasn't me being weak as well. You know, you were here. You did the last one after I cut it open, man. Whatever you're saying in Russian, fine, but I don't speak too much Russian except I know how to say da, I know how to say привет, I know how to say красавица, I know how to say до свидания, I know how to say, that's about it in Russian, you know. I speak more Vietnamese than Russian. But thanks for showing up to my stream, you know. If you're calling me a freaking faggot or whatever, it's fine. I went live a couple of minutes ago, but the phone got hot outside on the balcony. I was trying to do a live from the balcony in the daytime, but with the sun hitting on the phone, cannot do. But I can still show you the view. Look at this. There is the bed where I slept, and the gecko, he probably slept over here someplace. Because when I came in the room through that door last night, I seen him run across the wall. He was hightailing it, man. So I will answer all questions that I can understand. I don't know what this... Yeah, it's awesome today, man. It was hot, man. Now it's hot. But this morning it was great, man. That's why I went out early. You have to go out early, come back to your room during the day, and then in the evening you go out again. It said it was going to be thunderstorms today, right? I guess they were wrong, weren't they? Well, free the world. I guess they were wrong, weren't they? Does it look like it's thunderstorms to you outside? I was getting tanned on my legs, getting ready to do a live stream, sitting in my shorts on the balcony, trying to get a tan. The friggin' Russian girl over there, man, stands in front of the mirror 6 hours every day doing her makeup and shit, man. She wasn't there because housekeeping was cleaning, man. But, you know, I was watching people at the coffee shop. I was watching people down the other coffee shop. I was on the grab bike today already twice. Army guy missed you, couldn't get a hold of you. How can you not get a hold of me, man? I put my WhatsApp connection right on the screen the other day. I said, here, if you want to call me, here's my WhatsApp. It was during was it during Will's stream or during my stream? I've been fighting the music claims on that last stream I did, and I've been beating them because I said it was a music appreciation class used for education. And they said you won. That was on one of them. Now I got to do 3 more. So they're in arbitration right now because I didn't go straight to the 30-day thing. I said, just go to the appeal right now. If I get a strike and they take away my channel, fine. Let them take away my channel. I don't care. I just start a new one, right? Because I don't care about monetization anyway, right? I've got the number. Yeah, he should have got my number, yeah. He doesn't want to meet me. Who wants to meet me? Only you, FTW. You know, you found out, hey, he's an okay guy. He's not too freaking crazy. He might be a little bit crazy, but he's not too freaking crazy, man. You know, what can I say? I even offered you a beverage, right? I threw you water, right? I said, offering you a beverage, right? What the fuck? If I had an extra Coke Zero in the fridge, I might have threw you a Coke fridge at you, right? I mean, Coke Zero. WhatsApp on screen. Now, I'm not worried about people calling me. I just don't want them to have my email because you get the notifications, ding, 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 ding. Should we try the balcony again? I've only had like 3 cigarettes all day. And I'm doing a live stream so that I can smoke, right? I could light it up right here and break the law. Yeah, it is. That's my go-to. Well, coffee and Coke Zero. You seen it in my snack video. Did you watch my snack video? Man, I bought a shitload of snacks, man. Look at the snacks I got here. I got modern Thai yum noodle bowls. You gotta get the big cartons like that because when you buy the cheap noodles like this here, where's the cheap noodles? When you buy the cheap noodle packs like this, they don't come with a bowl. So you can eat 2 packs of noodles at one time for a snack, man. Some people eat that shit to live on, man. Some people eat that stuff to live on, man. I could break the law and light this up right here. Gotta be smoking in a non-smoking place, man. No, that's 19 days worth of stuff I got, man. You didn't see I got a couple little cans of Spam that Will doesn't like. You know, the fake pork tulip shit I got peanut butter and crackers, man. That's a good snack. At night, instead of eating them damn potato chips, that barbecue Texas flavored, they're good, $1 a bag, right? But instead of eating that $1 a bag shit, man, make my sugar go high, I'll just eat some peanut butter and crackers, man. You know, what the hell? Way better for you, man. Got the protein. Get rid of the sarcopenia from the old man. You know, you want to keep your muscles like Popeye. You eat your spinach, right? Well, these are ramen noodles. These are. I'll agree with you, Max. These are ramen noodles with the Thai flavoring. But the one I just pulled out of the drawer, those are rice noodles. That's not ramen. Those are rice noodles. Let's see if the phone will work if I don't put it out in the sun. I had it directly out in the sun like this. Directly out in the sun. I wonder if the gecko, come on gecko, come on out. Get on the live stream with me. Crawl across the wall. Do something, man. You know, people say, how can you live with a, what would you write? Here's a question I pose you guys. I put a poll, but then, no, I can't, because if you put a poll, it covers up the fucking screen, doesn't it? Let's see here. Let's start a poll. New. Yeah, it's just going to cover up the fucking screen. Right, so we're not going to do a poll. Fuck it. Done. We're not going to do a poll. Yes, no, we're not going to do it because it covers up the fucking screen. Here, I'll just do my own poll, right? Peace sign, Triangle USA. What's up, dude? I got a guest. I got an Aussie guest, man. I got the Geico Gecko staying in the room, man. He didn't want to leave. I opened the window last night, tried to chase him out, you know, thumping the floor and shit, man. But you know what? I don't have any bugs flying around in here. You know what it was? I think is when they cleaned the air. Remember I told you yesterday they did a big cleaning job. They took the air conditioner cover off. They shot water through there. I got paint falling down from the balcony now because the lady was spraying the outside air conditioner. They don't use compressed air. They use water, right? No, Max. I only drink Coke or Pepsi. If at their pub, they only have Pepsi, so I have to drink Pepsi. But, yeah. Let's get to it here. We don't want you to see me in my sexy shorts. My sexy shorts. Sexy shorts. With the scar on my leg from the shrapnel. See, now I can do this. I can show you what it looks like out my window. There you go. Now, let's go out on the balcony and try to have a cigarette without the phone shutting down. I had to close the stream because the phone shut down, man. I had to put the air conditioner on. What the hell did I set it on? Oh, I got it on powerful right now. Cool down the phone before we go outside. We'll cool down the phone before we go outside. So it doesn't shut off on me. I was sunning my legs, man. I want to get a tan, you know. I want to look handsome. I want to be a handsome man, you know. I want to be a sexy, handsome guy, man. Look, I got the towel hanging over there. You know, nice, we got nice stuff here. We got old cups to use for ashtrays when we need them, huh? Let's go back outside. Hopefully, if I don't hold the phone out in direct sunlight, like I was doing, it won't overheat, right? But it was overheating because I had it out like this, right? You know, you can't do that. I'm waiting for my housekeepers to come by so I can flirt with them. I like to flirt with the housekeepers. The one is too young. The other one, she said first day she's not married. Now she says she's married and shows pictures of her husband and everything. I wonder why. Because I called her on her bluff. I go, oh, you're not married? You can be my wife. We can get married, huh? You can get big money. She's married, but she's like that woman in the lot. All these Southeast Asian women, if they're married, they really don't want a divorce because it's like scandalous in their family's view, you know. Oh, you married the man, now you divorce him. Now you're going to go out with a foreigner, right? Yeah, I know, peace sign, but the thing is it's like, for some reason, they just want to piss off their families, man. Because the one in the lot, I told her, I says, yeah, you get divorced because her husband's a drunk and a gambler. I says, if you get a divorce, you know, I'll marry you, half my pension for the rest of your life, you know. But yeah, what can I say? They don't want to be scandalous, you know, scandal, big scandal. You get divorced, you're a big scandal. Big scandal, especially in the Philippines. Big scandal, you get divorced. That's why they don't have divorce in the Philippines, right? Halfwit, welcome to the stream, man. I know in my island we were last to abolish cannibalism in the world, hence why I like hairless legs. I don't get hair stuck in my teeth. Okay. You know what? I found out American Samoa is pretty close to where you're at there, right? Halfway. But it costs an arm and a leg. Ah! Get it? Cannibalism. It costs an arm and a leg lighter, right? American Samoa. Supposedly, the rent is cheap there. And the food is non-existent, I guess, but even though they're all fat, right? But so we're pretty close to America, man. Because American Samoa is part of America. I think it's only like, what, maybe 1,000 miles? Not even 1,000. I think about, yeah, maybe 1,000 miles from Vietnam. It's not far. Closer than Hawaii. I think Guam is actually closer to the Philippines than it is to Vietnam, though. When you're going to get your teeth fixed, you keep talking about it, but you're not about it. Well, because I want to have fun first, man. You know, I'm going to walk around for a week going, let me just drink smoothies. I can only have smoothies for this week because I got no teeth on the top and I can't do nothing. And the doctor said not to get the stitches broken up, so and you got to get the swelling to go down, so you have to only drink smoothies. I want to have some fun, man. I got to adjust first. I'm here for fucking 90 days, man. What the hell, man? I've only been here a little over 2 weeks now. That's why I got 19 days worth of snacks for the first month, right? I can actually start telling you how much I'm spending a day now because I'm just using the credit card. No more dong. I'm not using my dong, you know. Lots of taro in Samoa. It's a big root vegetable, but for white meat. Pak, yeah, it's easier to get than pork or chicken. Yeah, there you go. Kuri pat, kuri put. Yeah, I get it fixed. You're kuri put. No, it's not the money, man. I got the money. I have never had a cavity search in either place before, but I asked you a question you didn't answer. I said, would you rather sleep with a big cockroach in your room or with a big gecko in your room? That's my question I'm posting to everybody. Type in the chat. Would you rather sleep with a gecko in your room or a big, giant, dirty cockroach? Which one would you rather sleep with, man? The gecko, you're not going to catch him. He'll eat the giant cockroach, man. They do have germs, man. That's right, gecko, big gecko. That's right. Big gecko, not small gecko, big gecko. Geckos, I read up on it. I want to make sure, man, there's no poisonous geckos. They do carry bacteria. They can bite you if you get aggressive with them. I took my cane and was beaten to bed because he ran across the top of the mortar across the top of the bed. He ran across there when I came in the room with the bags and shit last night, man. He's like fast as hell, man. And I mean, I had a hunter spider in my room up in July. I would rather sleep with a gecko in my room than a big ass fucking ugly hunter spider, man. Yeah, sustainable food crop. You could eat gecko tails. I wonder if he's the one from Australia, the gecko. Is he got the spotted tea? I mean, a cheeseburger and a root beer. The big gecko do bite if they corner it and give you no choice, but the small ones are harmful. Yeah. This is a medium-sized one, man. I left the window open. I turned the air conditioner on full blast because I figured maybe I could freeze them out, man, make them go outside. I turned the light on outside because I was sitting here doing those live streams, and by this air conditioner, I was hearing that noise they make. You know, that's like that chirping fucking noise. And then after that woman came yesterday and blasted this shit, man, with water. Look at, I got shit falling down from the ceiling here. Look at paint falling down from the ceiling where she blasted the ceiling, man. And then they took the one on the inside of the room, they took the cover off it, and I said, why are you cleaning it with water? I said, you should be using compressed air. They said, because it's cheaper this way, and she's been doing it for 30 years. I go, okay, whatever. I mean, I can't, who am I to tell them how to do their business, right? But I would use compressed air, man. Now, on a window unit outside, yeah, I'd do water, right? They drop their tail to distract you as the tail is, it will still wiggle after the gecko releases it. Yeah, I heard if you grab by the tail, they'll just leave the tail behind and keep running, man. But I don't care. I heard they eat insects, and I heard they won't bother you. Because, man, I got real sleepy last night. I'm looking up about geckos, man. I'm like, what do you do if you got a gecko in your room? It won't bother you. They don't bite unless you're aggressively. I said, what about if you're sleeping and you move your arm like this? Only if you're aggressive, right? And some of the smaller ones, the teeth are too small to bite you. I started getting real tired. I said, fuck it, I'm going to sleep, man. Now it needs paint, air, or dry ice. I thought it would be cheaper also. Yeah, air is better, man. To clean the air conditioning, man. You should have seen how much shit fell down. Look at the spot up there, man. There's a big ass spot where the paint fell down, man. She was blasting the shit out that motherfucker. I think that's where the gecko came from, because I was hearing that chirping. I was hearing that noise. You know, they make them little mating calls and chirp, that. I said, what the fuck is that, man? It must have been hiding on the wall over here, man. And then when she blasted that air conditioner and shit, man, they had the windows and everything open. That's when he got in the room, man. Because up until yesterday, I had no problems with anything, man. Except for the chirping during the live streams, man. The names are the sound they make. What? Speak English, Maximus. Come on. The names are the sound they speak. That's mating calls. That's right. He wants to mate with me. That's why I said I have a guest in the room, but they don't want to come out and show themselves, man. Maybe he wants to take his long tongue out like this and put it on my balls while I'm sleeping. I don't know. I just hope he doesn't bite, because, you know, it's the world's biggest dick. It don't matter. Just don't bite it. No. As a matter of fact, it's less. It's less. They say fiber makes you poop. No. Fiber, water does not make you. I drink a lot of coffee, man. Coffee will dehydrate you, man. Coffee will dehydrate you. Look at that. I let the whole fucking cigarette burn away. I didn't even smoke it, man. It was just sitting there in my hand burning. So now I gotta waste another one. What did I do? Did I leave him in the room? Son of a bitch. Now I gotta get up. Get up. Get up. Cool the phone down anyway, right? I left my Coke in here. Look, I left my Diet Coke in here. I left my cigarettes in here. I left my glasses so I can't see the damn Russian girl. I missed her today. I was out, man. Read by 2 previous comments to get what I'm saying. No, I'm not reading every comment you put there, because you put all the comments. Let other people put stuff in the chat, man. You know, here for Will Travels. I didn't buy spam. I bought the cheap shit, man. Tulip pork lunch meat from Denmark, man. In honor of the Danish backpacker that I ate her pussy. In honor of that, I got some Danish pork. Now, why would you bring your lighter out on the balcony? But not bring out the cigarettes, right? Gotta keep that in the shade. Keep the phone in the shade. Okay. Rich bugger that smoke was worth $1.50 US. I know it. I let it just burn away, ain't it? Fucking halfway. How wasteful can you be, man? You know. No, he doesn't hate it. It's. Hey, listen to this. Listen to this posted. The Philippines is twice as expensive as Vietnam. I don't care what anybody says. It costs twice as much to stay in the Philippines as it does here. And you get half the quality of service, because I'll tell you the reason why they're always out of stock. Nobody ever thinks about this, see? Nobody ever thinks about this, right? Out of stock, sir. Why? Because they're only hired for 90 days. They know that. They know the owner is going to let them go after 90 days. He might hire them back, but he's going to let them go after 90 days because he doesn't want to give them any benefits. And if they're a full-time employee and they've been working longer than 90 days, he has to give them benefits, even the 7-Elevens. So that's why they don't give a fuck. Like, I got that one short. Wala silang pakialam. They don't care. Would you care if you knew that you're only going to have the job for 90 days and then they're going to let you go? They don't care. I'd be the same way too. Oh, you're gonna let me go now? I'm not gonna tell you that you're running out of Coke Zero. That's the reason. People don't think. See, they don't use their fucking brains, man. They don't use common sense. The reason they're not is because if you knew you had a job that it's a good job for you, you can tell the manager, hey, you know, we're running low on Coke Zero. Maybe you should order some more, right? Because the manager can't do every fucking thing, right? He's worried about the money, right? Because everything's in money, and then they don't have change. It becomes, it's like a chore. Being in the Philippines is a chore. It gets to you after a while, you know. That's why I only stay like 30 days or less at a time. Because that's all my brain can handle, man. Yeah, out of stock, sir. Because nobody ordered this shit. That's why they're out of stock. He says, oh, because they're looking at their phones and they're like, no, it's not there. If they had it, they would get, you know, you could get it, right? I had one Filipina that I was flirting with that was a clerk. I told her, kailangan kasintahan. I said, I need a Filipino girlfriend, right? And she started smiling. Every time I come in, she'd tell me I'd be talking to her, right? Anyway, and she said, oh, you speak Tagalog? I go, yeah, a little bit, just a little bit. Learn one phrase a day, right? But she'd walk down the street past where I'm at, man, and she'd go, there's a rooming house that's only for females. So if you're looking for it, it's on Don Pedro in Makati. Go down the street past the Korean Mart, and there's a little rooming house there. They don't have no aircon though. It's only fans, right? And it's only for females. So you got a lot of stinky tilapia there because there's no aircon, man. Because they only hire the people for 90 days, Maximus. Are you fucking listening to me at all, man? If you knew you were only going to work at Jollibee's for 90 days, would you order shit? Would you tell the manager, hey, you need to order some of this shit, we're running low? No, you'd wait till it's out, and then you'd say, hey, we're out of Diet Coke. You know what, I'll be honest with you, I saw a chicken place in the Philippines that actually ran out of chicken. Manok. No manok. Tama na manok. Well, you're a chicken place. We have burgers, but we don't have no chicken, right? Now that's pretty fucking bad. You go, that'd be like Dunkin' Donuts saying, sorry, we have no coffee, sir. We have donuts, but we have no coffee. No, I'm not worked up, Trip with me. I'm not worked up, really. What it is I'm just trying to explain. And Maximus is one of those like type guys who wants you to answer all his fucking questions, and you know, he wants to be he wants to be, how do you put it? He wants to be the center of attraction in the chat, man. Mr. G, welcome to the chat. Shorts about the earthquake there. Yeah. Sorry to hear that the church crumbled, you know, but that's just one less church, right? What can I say? Yes, they are, Maximus. Don't lie to these people in this chat. All them owners do not want to pay them workers benefits because it costs them too much money, man. They would rather be kuriput and hire somebody for 90 days to stand there and ring the register and take the money than to get... Yeah, not the call centers, okay? The call centers are about the only ones, man. But the little, like, Uncle John stores and the 7-Elevens and shit like that, those are 90-day jobs, man. And even that place I go to, the Z Hostel, there's only a few workers that stay there all the time. Other ones leave, man, because they know. Like the one that looked like Tim K's wife, Chrissy. I was joking with her. I said, look at this girl. She looks just like you. I said, where are you from? She said, Samara. I go, are you related? Is this your cousin or something? They're both named Chrissy. I said, make a video. Sit on the couch with me. I'll pretend. I'll say, Tim K's wife left Chrissy to come with me in Makati, right? And she said, nah, I can't do that. I can't do that. That's chismoso. I said, okay, we won't do no chismos then. But she went back to Samara after she saw it. I said, you should start a channel, you know, Chrissy K. I had a dream last night. What was it about? Oh, first I was dreaming about dead people I knew. So I don't know, does that mean I'm gonna die pretty soon or something? Because I'm dreaming about dead people I used to know. They were in my dreams. And also I dreamt about the perfect YouTube channel. How to do the perfect YouTube, but I can't remember what the hell it was, so I guess it wasn't perfect, was it? But I know by uploading videos and people and vlogs, I'll get more viewers rather than traveling. Because I do travel, but they don't care about travel information. They just don't care, you know. Plus, the coffee shop I go to have the same workers for over a year. I go there almost every morning to eat breakfast and drink coffee and hang out with friends. Okay, Maximus, good for you. Good for you. But even the hotel that I go to where I have friends at, right? A lot of them left. Now the maintenance man, he stayed there. The security guard, he left, right? So I am wrong. I am wrong. See, at least I'll admit I'm wrong. Now you admit that a lot of places in the Philippines hire people for only 90 days. Admit it. Admit it. That's why they're out of stock, sir. Sorry. That's the main reason. Not because wala silang pakialam, they just don't care. By the way, that's the savage language, right? Just to say they just don't care, you have to say, wala silang pakialam. Oy, oy, oy. Ka nakababatang kapatid, Felipe Maximus. You have to speak like a savage when you go to the Philippines, man. Oh, you go to Angeles? You go to Mangertown? I go to Angeles, have had the same front desk person in years now, Central Park Hotel. Okay. Maybe their owners are foreigners or something. Maybe they're foreign owners, right? Yeah, well, the trip with me, you know, it's because, like I said, think about it. Use common sense now. Put a 1 trip with me. Just put a 1 there. If you agree that if you know you're only going to have the job for 90 days, you don't give a shit, right? Because you know you're only going to be there 90 days, right? So why should you tell the manager, hey, we're running low on this, right? Does that make sense? Does that not make sense? See, Maximus is trying to promote that foreign businesses. Yeah, well, foreign businesses, of course, they're going to keep the employees longer, especially if they get a good one, right? I fly out of Clarksville, stay in Angeles a couple nights, flying in and out. That's right, Mr. G knows. Mr. G knows that I'm correct on that point. See, people just don't use their brains. They get to the Philippines and they think, pussy, pussy, I'm here to get some pussy. I want to smell it one last time before I die. Can I get some young pussy? That's why I go to the Philippines, right? I go here for the culture. What fucking culture is the Philippines? It's a mixed culture, man. It's a mixed bag of nuts, man. You got Indian culture there. You got Chinese culture there. You got fucking Arab culture from the southern part of Mindanao. You got Mexican culture because they came with the Spaniards, right? No, I said the reason businesses do it is because the 90-day hire. I didn't say all. I said the reason they do that is because they don't want to pay the fucking... See, you're here just to troll me. I know that, man. Felipe, you can see he's here to troll me. Look, he's trying to troll me, man. But you know what? I know who that really is. That is... See, he's mad at me now because I told people before. That is Rain Man. Everybody, Maximus is actually Rain Man that used to come to Chris and Cebu's chat all the time, man. He doxed Big Kevin in the United States. He doxed John Balut. He doxed a bunch of people. He lives on the north side of Chicago by Broadway and Argyle. There you go. But he's in the Philippines right now is what he says, but he could be up at Broadway and Argyle. We don't know because he's hiding behind that little thing there. You know? I should invite him to one of my live streams, man. He's got little squinty eyes like this. He has squinty eyes like this. He's Filipino. Yeah, that's right, Mr. G. That's the best thing that the French brought to Vietnam was the banh mi. That was the best. They brought the French bread. Other than that, and they don't make it like the French do. They make it different. It's better. It's better than French bread, man. It's better. The only thing the French export that's any good is the Bic lighters, and sometimes they're fucked up. Bic lighters and heavy metal internet music. That's the best 2 exports from France. They had some meat, like that Danish meat I bought, that tulip shit. It was made in France. I said, no way am I buying that shit, man. I despise the French, man. Except for when they're riding me reverse cowgirl in the hospital. Then they're okay. Other than that, don't want to be around French people. They're too snobbish. My shit don't stink. My shit, I'm from France. My shit don't stink. Have you ever met a French person that didn't act like that? My shit don't stink. I am so good. I come from Paris. We are clean. Yeah, they have rats running in the fucking streets and they They desecrated Jim Morrison's grave there, man. They spray painted all over and shit. I thought it was an Airbus. Oh, they export Airbuses? Aren't those the ones that are falling out of the fucking sky? Now the second part is true. The first part, the culture, I do come here for culture. I like their culture here, man, because they're mostly Buddhist, man. I'm pagan. I get along with Buddhists just fine, man. But the cheap smoking, yes. I save $400 a month just on cigarettes alone. And you'll see, I'm going to start to show you, because I got two devices now, I can show you the graph. Actual graph. Fuck me writing down numbers. I'll show you the actual graph, because I'm only spending, I'm not using cash. So far since I've been here, I only broke one $100 bill. So how many boom boom or jerk off sipping massagers can you get with $100? Like they're $40 a piece, right? Oh, the ones falling are from Boeing in the U.S. Okay. Still, have you ever tripped with me? Have you ever met a Frenchman or a French woman that didn't act like, I am better than you. You must lick my pussy before I ride your dick, cowgirl style, right? Hard to get boom boom if it don't work. Maximus fucking with me, man. He's fucking with me. I should do a Ricky drama stream, a sick grandpa stream about Maximus, man. I could do that, you know. I can do that if I want to. I have a channel where I can live stream, man. I have my British friend, he wants to live stream. I told him, I think they lowered it to only 500 subs. If you have 500 subs, you can still live stream. Can everybody hear me fine? Can everybody hear me fine out there? Do it. Do it. I'll be like Nike. I'll just do it, man. Do it. Do it. I'll get the Google Photos and I'll download the photo of Rain Man and put it as the thumbnail. I said, this is Maximus, and I'll put that on there, man. But you know what? I'm winning those disputes with Google. About I told them I was doing a music appreciation class, and I was showing you how the changes were back and forth and stuff on this song and that song. And instead of letting them just demonetize and take my shit down, man, they said we can. If you get strikes, if you dispute, you know, and you go straight to appeal instead of just waiting 30 days, you go to a 7-day appeal, that they can give you a strike. And if you get 3 strikes, then your channel can take. So if my channel disappears, you know what happened. But I've been winning. I've been winning. Okay, I will post a picture of Russell Crowe, and I will say, this is Maximus. You wish you looked like Russell Crowe. He is very devious looking, got cheeks like this. Put a little golfer cap on there. How double dog dare you post it? Oh, you double dog dare me to post it, okay. He's probably the one that put in the music claims on my videos, man. Maximus comes here acting like he wants to be here and then just comes in and troll me, man. Big time troll, man. Maximus really is minimus. Maximus really is minimus. Minimus. Like me, I'm a minimus. You a minimus too? You got a micro penis too, huh? Never struck a channel. I bet you have. I bet you have. When you say I'm different, I'm special, that means you're not special. That means you're not different. Everybody says I'm special. That's bullshit. You're just being a narcissist, right? Don't be a narcissist, Maximus. Don't be a narcissist. If I could put the sun out, or the phone out in the sun, I would be showing you guys the beach right. I wouldn't be showing you me. Who wants to look at freaking guapogenic, man? You know, pogegenic. Who wants to look at pogegenic? Even Wishy said yuck. She come and see that. I'm gonna start calling her yuck. Nope, ICE didn't deport him yet. Maybe that's why he's in the Philippines. Maybe ICE caught him, man. There's a lot of Filipinos in the United States that have work visas, and they're working legally. My friend Joni, I wanted to interview her before I left, but she was really busy working, man. I can't do it because I can't upload the thing like you used to be able to put background stuff. I think they stopped that because I put my PayPal fucking code here. I can't put it. I can do this. I can show you the Abu Sayyaf Janet, but they won't let you upload. You know how you used to be able to upload like a green screen behind you? If you do live like this, you can't even do green screen. At least on my account, they won't let me do it. I don't know about other accounts, right? Maximus worked with ICE in his last career. Yeah, he delivered ICE in the Philippines. Maximus was the Iceman. The Iceman cometh. He used to rub ice on your balls while he put ice pack on your nutsack. He worked with ice, right? You know, the women, they put the ice cube in their mouth. Then they drink something hot. You get a dual temperature BJ, you know. All these Filipinos, man, they get on these chats. All these women, even Chinese women, man, they're starting to do it, man. $499 super chats. Oh my God. Oh my God. $499, and they don't even tell the truth. Oh, I'm gonna go. This is for my. I'm gonna get my nails done. Send me money. Right? I was at Filipino bum shows chat the other day. She called me Uncle Philip again, even though I don't give her a fucking red cent, man. I met her at the Club Bamboo in Bohol, right? She calls me Uncle Philip because I did the uncle move. You know what the uncle move is in the Philippines? Does anybody out there know what the uncle move is in the Philippines? If you know what the uncle move is, type it in the chat. What is the uncle move in the Philippines? Come on, Maximus, you know what the uncle move is, right? Type it in the chat. Tell everybody what the uncle move is, man. See, I'm smoking this one halfway. I'm smoking this one. I'm not letting it just burn away. What is the uncle move? Come on, somebody type it in the chat if you know so much about the Philippines, man. What's the uncle move, man? I'm going to show you what Filipinos call the uncle move, okay? Here we go. You take your t-shirt like this, and you pull it up over your belly like this. That's the uncle move in the Philippines. When they see the Filipinos when they're hot and they pull the t-shirt up over their belly, that's called the uncle move, man. Tito Philip, right? I just did the uncle move, man. Show your belly. That's the uncle move. So if you want to do the uncle move in the Philippines, just take your t-shirt, pull it up over your belly like this here, and then you're doing the uncle move, man. They want to see if you have flat abs, not flat abs. But even if you got the big poochie belly like me from drinking Coke Zero, not beer, they want to see your belly. Just like you want to see their belly, right? Trivia fact. Which country texts the most in the whole world? Trivia fact. Which country does more texting than any other country in the world? Come on, you guys should know this answer, man. There you go, Maximus knows the PH. PH does the most texting of any country in the world. You know why? Because the internet is so fucked up and the phone system is so fucked up, they have to text back and forth, man. And they don't want to pay the bill. They don't want to pay that high data rate shit, man. So they text each other, man. Which is a smart thing. If you're poor, you don't want to be paying fucking $1 million phone bills and shit, right? Now, what is the culture of the Philippines, Maximus? Tell me. It's multicultural. There is no actual Philippines culture except for savage Marawi, right? Because first the Arabs went down and culturalized the Marawi down there, man. That was the first group that came there. And then the second group was the Indians, because that's the Southeast trade route, right? So then you had the Chinese from the mainland coming over there, man. They were all coming to the island, man, to give them culture. That's why they have pancit canton, which is one of the Filipinos' favorite dishes, is pancit canton. That's actually Chinese. It's not Filipino. It's not just Filipino culture. Then you have adobo. I like chicken adobo. I like pork adobo. Adobo just means marinated, and that's when the Spanish came over and they conquered the Philippines. They brought their culture with them, and they brought Mexicans, not Spanish, but actual Mexicans with them. So there's actually some people have bloodlines in the Philippines that have Mexican blood in them, man, because they intersexualized, interbred with Mexicans, man. Philip doing his, no, I do correct history, not like Cheap Charlie. Charlie don't know what the fuck he's talking about, man. Charlie, Cheap Charlie, he don't know nothing. You go, saan ka papunta, Charlie? He don't know. He don't know where he's going, man. He couldn't speak Tagalog if his fucking life depended on it, man. Like Vietnamese, you need to say, Toi dao dao. Where am I? That's the most important thing, man. Oh, he's having a Snickers. How many fucking devices do you have going at one time, actually, as you watch Sick Grandpa, Cheap Charlie? You got Barry the Boss on too at the same time, man. How many chats are you in at the same time loading up with all the comments so you take away from other people, you know, like, Mr. G, see what Fat Fillers did to YouTube, right? Okay, there you go, right? See, I missed that comment. See what Fat Fillers do to YouTube because you're chatting in too much, Maximus. Slow down the chats, man. Don't try to be a co-star, man. You know, we don't need any co-stars here, man. We want everybody to get their say in, man. I know you did type the 1. Let's see, Mr. G's the one that typed the 1. See, Max didn't nice catch you yet. He's trolling on you. Right, there you go. I can't read the other comments because you're always overriding them by typing so much shit, man. That one you came in on the short and you put a comment, I deleted it, man, because it makes the shorts, when you put stupid comments in the shorts, it makes where, you know, the short doesn't move as fast, man. Will did one, I deleted one of his, man. Comment on a fucking short video that I made, man. If you put a stupid comment there, yeah, because you're doing all the fucking talking besides me. I'm supposed to be doing all the talking, man. Question and answer session, man. You know, what the hell? What's your body count? What's your body count? No, you don't. You chase people away, man. You chase people away, man. The real people, man. No, they're not too shy to comment. Miss Wishy came in and said, yuck, and she's shy. They'll come in and they'll say, yacht, quit smoking. Oh, you eat meat? I'll tell you what's the best dishes in Vietnam. They got a lot of beef dishes here, like pho bo. But get the pork, man. The pork is good stuff here, like pork chops. Body count on this trip so far. I knew you were going to ask that as soon as I said that. I'm not going to tell you. It's none ya. You know what none ya means? None your fucking business, man. That don't go on the blog, man. This is a family chat, man. We don't talk about bum. We don't talk about bum. We don't talk about... Well, I just said, I'm not going to tell you what my body count is, man. What, by the way, what is a body count? Is that how many people you killed, or is that how many people you banged, or what is a body count, man? Why don't you ask? How many times have you got your rocks off since you've been to Vietnam, right? Okay, that means 0. I told you I only broke one $100 bill for change, which is 2.6 million, and to go get a total massage with everything extras is 1.5 million. Now you can get a street scooter cooter for $1 million. So since I've been here in 2 weeks, actual interchange of bodily fluid type shit, it's only been twice, man. Twice. Only twice. I'm not here to monger, man. Oh, I don't bang anybody over here, man. I had to clap so many times when I was younger. I don't, man, I can't go in raw dog, man. I have to raw dog, man, because my brain says, it hard like a rock, right? As soon as I have to put on the condom, it goes, boop. My brain says, if you can't go in without a raincoat, you're not going in. I could take 10 Viagras, and it makes no difference, man. It's mental. It's mental. Like you, Maximus, you're mental. I said twice. You said 0. I don't put it in the vajayjay. I don't want to get any diseases, man. I will get BJ. If it's a nice, clean girl, I would lick at the pussy. Because if you get clapped in the throat, it's okay. You just take the azithromycin, get rid of it. See, Trip with me, he's listening. He made a comment, right? I know you're mental. Your mental capacity is the size of a fucking peanut like this, man. The size of a peanut. And your dick is probably the size like this, like mine. Little tiny teeth. Maximus probably has TT like this. When he goes in, he has to go in, do multiple pumps to make one pump. He has to go 5 pumps to equal 1 pump. Right? You know what? When you only bang to make babies, man. You know, it's a lot less work. You don't sweat all down in the titties, man. You know, when you're, whose pussy is this? Oh, it's yours. It's yours. Oh, when you make that noise, like, it's your pussy. It's your pussy. You know you got it, man. But the thing is, it's a lot easier. Just, you know, get the little sipping going on, man. You know, get the little Dilan tilapia going on, man. You know, I'm one, Liam, no, man. I want to lick your pussy, baby. Right? That's right. That's why it's too much work, man. It's too hard to work. You know, why would you want to sweat when you can just relax, lay back, and, you know, wow, that feels good. Keep going, baby. Let me skeet on your face. Holy. No, don't be disrespectful. Either you swallow or spit. I don't care. Don't skeet all over their face. Only if it's a little Mexican, 22-year-old Mexican that wants you to skeet on his forehead, right? Then you can, if he pays you $100, you can do that, right? Oh, thunderstorms. I heard a boom, but it wasn't thunderstorms. I think there's Synergy is the company. We got a bunch of Indians or what is that other, Sri Lankans? We got a bunch of them staying down at the Sochi, man. Like a whole herd of people from the India area. They're working for Synergy company. They're making boom up in the mountains here. Maybe they're drilling for oil or something. I don't know, but if you look up the company Synergy, they're all staying at the Sochi Hotel. There's hundreds of them, man, hundreds of them. I don't know if they're doing offshore drilling or if they're building something. You know, they're supposed to be a company that does like infrastructure work, you know. But so far since I've been here, cross your fingers. Don't ever cross your fingers in Southeast Asia because it looks like that. You know, don't cross your fingers here, right? Traveling to Vietnam is cheaper from India versus traveling within India. Well, I've never had the what's the word I'm looking for? I've never wanted to ever go to India because of all the scammers, man. You know, they just turned me off to India, man. And the only food I like from there is biryani and samosa. Samosa is good, man. But I heard it's hard to make. The chickpea little pastry thingies that are really super hot when you eat them, and then the heat goes away real fast, right? Get your head right so you can't blame mental block as the reason you're dead. Is this got to be Rain Man? This got to be him. He's mad at me now because I busted him out now. Everybody, Maximus is Rain Man. Okay, just put that in your notebook. Whenever you see Maximus, it's actually Rain Man. He used to go to Chris and Cebu. Whatever happened to Chris and Cebu, by the way? Does anybody know? Did he go back to Chicago? Did the unicorn kick him out of the house? Did his wife kick him out or something? Because he wasn't working? Whatever happened to him? That's a nice guy, man. He was a nice guy, man. He used to do intellectual chats and shit. It was nice. I liked that video where he was doing a stir fry with the unicorn. That was a good video, man. He did a stir fry with his daughter. She's college age now, probably, so maybe his wife got rid of him because she's already in college. People go, I have to get a Filipina. They're not like Western women. All women are the same, man. Just post a pic so I can laugh at the wrong pic of me. I double dog dare you. Because you're a double dog, man. Roof. Okay, rope, 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 rope. Triple dog. You're a triple dog, man. Dirty dog. Like ZZ Top. Go listen to that song by ZZ Top. Because guess what? The government shut down the United States. Government shut down. I thought, oh my God. One time I didn't get my check. And then they said this time, oh, you're going to get your check. They laid off a bunch of federal employees because of the shutdown. I got my check, but it was 2 hours late. That means they were working 2 hours behind time, right? But I just got paid today. Got me a pocket full of change. Government shut down. Yeah, Democrats are evil people. The demon rats. They want $1.5 trillion to feed the illegal immigrants like Rain Man. They want to give food stamps so Rain Man can go buy cigarettes with the food stamps. People think they still can't do that because they don't have actual stamps. They used to trade their books for money. They just trade the whole book of stamps. Now they got the card. Well, what they do now is they say, stand here, sir. I will go inside and buy you your steaks and shit. And then when I come out, you give me the money. That's how they do it now, man. There's no way to get around it, man. Yeah, Max sounds like India on the beach road for deal. That's right. Like Myanmar. Chinese are building the road through Maximus' ass crack. As soon as they get that road done, we won't be able to completely defeat them like within 2-3 days. But if they don't have that road going to the coast, they have to come through that Strait of Malacca. And we got a nuclear sub sitting there saying, try it, motherfuckers. They'll have no imports, whatever. There's no way, man, because people don't sail across the Pacific to deliver to China. They come through that fucking Strait of Malacca, up past the Philippines, up in there, man. There was this one YouTuber saying that the Philippines would fall within 5 minutes if China attacked them, right? Bullshit, man. I got my local government pension last Friday. Oh, you must have been, that's why he's talking that way, because maybe he used to be a Filipino, maybe he used to be the barista, not the barista, but the barangay captain. He was a barangay captain in the Philippines, man. He was in government. He got his Philippines government pension. He gets a whole 5,000 pesos a month. Do you get 5,000 pesos a month there, Felipe? I mean, Maximus Felipe? I mean, Rain Man Felipe? Because he calls me Felipe, he doesn't call me Philip, right? So I'm going to start calling him Felipe. Maximus Felipe. The Max, the Mad Max. He's mad. Rain Man. Rain Man. Can you count cards for me at the casino here? You just said you got your local government pension. What did you do? Were you a professional nurse over there? That's what most of the Filipinos on the north side of Chicago are. They're professional, like healthcare nurses, like mainly like for like senior citizen homes and shit like that. I know a couple of them that go gamble at the Horseshoe Casino. They spend their whole fucking check, and they'll have people cover their shift for them because they're gonna stay longer. So they'll tell them, "Hey, cover my shift for me, right?" And then they'll buy them McDonald's. And the favorite thing for the Filipinas that are working with him at that building on Argyle is pancakes. The pancakes and sausage breakfast, man. They love pancakes and sausage breakfast, man. He used to pay me the $70 to take him from the Horseshoe up to the north side, and I used to take him. You were law enforcement. Oh, did you work there at that station there on the corner? Did you write people tickets? What is that street? I'm trying to think. That street starts with a C. Since you were law enforcement up there, you should know the street that starts with the C that comes off of Lakeshore Drive there, the main street. What's the main street that comes in off of there? It starts with a C. It's not St. Clair. It starts with a C, though. You come off of Lakeshore Drive to go to that area. I only get 6 pensions a month. Next year, my trust fund. Okay. Well, I'm glad you get 6 pensions a month. You got your trust fund? Did you invest in XRP like my British friend here when it was 20 cents? I got in when it was 40 cents. It's gonna boom, people. Get on XRP now, man. It's gonna boom. All them Bitcoiners, man. That's why it dropped the last week. Now it's back up. They dropped down to buy XRP, and the best one is gonna really pop next is gonna be Ethereum, man. Man, I wish I'd have bought that Ethereum when I got there in April. Had 8 grand just sitting around not doing anything, man. I wanted the casino. I had an extra 8 grand, man, and a stack of Hondas like that, you know. I could have bought, it was only 1,400 and something, so I figured, just say 1,500. I could have got 2, 3, 4. I could have got like 5, and it went up like 3,000, so I would have made $15,000 on my money in like less than 3 months. Damn, that would have been good, ain't it? That would have been great, man. I could be going to the massage parlors 3 times a day over there, man. Oh, we got the lady with the umbrella walking down the street. It's not raining. She wants to keep the sun off of her. We have a nice, bright, sunshiny day. I know, I was stupid on that, I'll admit, man. I should have bought that shit. When I see it was at 1,450, but you know, my gold went up, so I don't care, man. My gold went up, man, and it's continuing to go up, man. It's going up, up. Coulda, shoulda is not an investment strategy. Okay. I'm gonna change my channel name to the Autistic Guru, man. Autistic Guru, Autistic Musical Guru, how's that? Cause it's a bright, 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 sunshiny day. Oh, there was a band set up across the street last night for free. Yeah, 15K would have been 15 months. Yeah, if you want to spend less than $1,000. This month, I'm going to spend way less, man, because I spent, with USA and Vietnam together, it was under 1,400, man. And that was a half a month in the USA and a half a month here. But then, I can't count that as budget because, you know, I bought my ticket way to fucking April. My budget that month was like over 2,000, right? Yeah, I invested in gold when it was 1,600 and something. Now it's up to what, 37, something like 38. If you invest in, why is that? Why can't you travel if you invest? I got monthly pension comes in every month, man. No. I don't invest every month, man. I only take about, I think about 500 a month I put in Fidelity out of my pension. And you can't trade crypto on it. Well, you can now, but you didn't used to be able to trade crypto on Fidelity. Only ETF funds, no. It's not tied up. If you want to get it, from Uphold, man, I can fucking go to Uphold right now and take my money out in a fucking heartbeat, man. It takes like 1 day for the transfer from Uphold to go to my bank, man. 1 day. Not 3, not 4, not 5 weeks. 1 day. Now from Chase to Fidelity, it's 3 days. From Fidelity to Chase, it's 3 days. But if I take from Fidelity and try to bring it to Fidelity from Chase, it's fucking 3 days, plus they make you wait 11 days, man. So push the money, don't pull the money, man. Okay, Maximus, tell me what to do. That's my Max. You can use leverage it. Yeah, you can use leverage it. That's right. You know what you do? You just, if you need something, you take it out. If you don't need it, you leave it there, man. You know. No, it's time now to build up more so that when I kick the bucket, my grandson gets something so he has a better life than I had, man. You know. So he doesn't have to join the service and get a pension, you know. He can work at the steel mill where he's working at now, you know, making his money there. He's on all my bank accounts, man. He's even on my Fidelity account, man. He's on all my bank accounts, man. If anything happens to me, he gets everything, man. I can't trust my daughter. My daughter is just a pure D gambler, man. She would gamble all the money away, and I wouldn't even get married, man. I'd be rotting in the backyard someplace, man. They'd have to stick me in that shed that I was going to give to Honeycomb. I'd be sitting in a shed turning into a freaking crypt keeper, like the crypt. Remember the crypt keeper? I'd be looking like the crypt keeper sitting in a chair. Come to the tales from the crypt. Can't trust her with anything, man. Can't trust her with a dime. She'll take that dime and use it to scratch off a ticket with, man. Or she'll wait till she gets 10 times and then she'll buy $1 scratch off card, you know, if they still make the dollar ones. I don't think they do. A trust fund is it's not a trust fund. His name is on my accounts, man. So if anything was to happen to me, it automatically just goes straight to him, man. Now I'm waiting for the market crash to investigate. I don't think the market's going to crash. It might go down a little bit. I know Bitcoin is going to go down before it goes back up. I know XRP is probably going to go back down a little bit before it goes back up. You know what, Maximus, do what you want with your fucking money. I'll do what I want with my fucking money, alright? If you want to go get Angeles City Bum Bum, go pick up one of them 18-year-olds over there by, where's that place where a regular guy used to go all the time? Philly's Pub. Go to Philly's bar and hang out and talk to the streetwalkers. Maximus, see, he's the guy that used to make that Trike Patrol series, and he'd hire Europeans with big TTs to make the videos for him, and he was the guy behind the camera. You know, somebody has to hold the camera, so Maximus is the one that used to hold the camera, man. He didn't get the bang and shit, he just had the European, German guys, big dick British guys, or whatever. Fucking, he put them on camera with the Filipinos, man. What was that? Wasn't it called Trike Patrol? Trike Patrol, right? Yeah. See, Triple B knows what I'm talking about. I heard that one guy caught AIDS and died, man. How come, I don't wish it on him, but how come Magic Johnson never died, man? Yeah, Maximus is the fluffer on Trike Patrol, that's right. Oh, do I watch Korn? I watch Korn. Tuk Patrol, right, yeah. I'll tell you, everybody type your name in there. Who's your favorite Korn star? Korn. Who do you like watching the most, right? Korn, during Korn. Is it Sasha Gada Drake? Which one is your favorite Korn star, man? You gotta remember, I used to have my own website, Maximus, and then people turned me in and I was making 50 cents every time somebody clicked on that ad that said, meet them both tonight, man. 50 cents every click, man. Meet them both tonight. Kim Kardashian, is she really a Korn star? No, I don't think she's a Korn star. She's just an actress. She's an actress. She got diddied, right? Mr. G. Priva? Okay, Priva. Magic sacrifice to stardom for the good of the man, right? Well, you know what? Here's what I was thinking the whole time. If he was actually, his antibodies were fighting off the HIV, then they should be able to make a serum from his blood that would cure HIV, right? It's simple. Just like I came up with cloning before they ever cloned Dolly, right? Me and my buddy were sitting there, well, if you took an egg and you put your DNA in that egg and then you fertilize that egg, it would become an actual replica of you, right? So if you got enough money, you can go to Paraguay, one of these countries that don't have any like laws against shit like that. You can create a brain dead, well, we already got one brain dead Maximus, but you could create a brain dead Maximus and you could just harvest the organs out of it whenever you needed them, right? But that's not moral, man. That's immoral to be immortal. It's immoral to be immortal. Yeah, I mean, he's still alive, man. And what can you say? Unless he never had it, they just said he had it, you know. Maybe that was just, he's getting old and he doesn't want to play basketball anymore. I read a story where somebody was ratting him out and saying that he had this girl that used to, all she had to do was stock the airplane with the stuff he wanted. And he liked that soft strawberry Twizzlers or whatever it is, those like licorices, what do they call them? Twizzlers? And all she had to do is sit there and smush the bag of the Twizzlers for him before she got, and she was late for the flight and he fired her. Well, great, because she wasn't doing her fucking job. I would have fired her too. She said it wasn't because of that. It was a sexual thing. He wanted a younger woman. Nope. You don't do your job, you get fired, man. That's how it is. Man, I want to go to that pool, man, but it's too freaking hot, man. To go, like, see, that's why you got to go out early when you come to Southeast Asia. Here's how you plan your day. You get up real early, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. You go out, the coffee shops, well, the street place is always open about 6. My juice man opens at 6. You go to the places like that first. Then you can go to like Fucklongs or Starbucks or Highlands or whatever, sit in the coffee shop underneath an umbrella with the breeze blowing off the ocean. And you sit there until about 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, and that's it. You got to go back home. Go back home, sit in the air conditioning, or sit on your balcony and get your legs tan like this here. Get my legs tan. Let me see, I'll show you here. So, get my legs nice and sexy tan. I look like Beatles, like if I had shoes on. How's that song go from Beatles and Bud? I'm Cornelio. With the shorts, man, I got the shorts just like they were. All they need is an AC/DC t-shirt. I look just like Beavis and Butthead, man. Put on an AC/DC t-shirt, walk with these shorts down the street. I don't wear these kind of shorts on the street. These are my pajamas. I don't want them to see that I have a tiny, itsy bitsy thing, you know, because they can tell. But you know what? I can always tape a sock, a rolled up sock inside my shorts. I can tape a sock in there and make a big bulge, right? Like the women put the push-up bras, I could do the same thing, man. See, you're going so fast there, man. November 1991 was announcement. I remember missing college class to watch it. Now I think it was on ESPN. I think it was November. Okay. There's a concert place down the street here, see? That big square thingy down there where you can set up a band in there. I wish Black Label Society would, Zach Wild, if you're listening, Zach Wild, if you're out there and you're not typing, mate, I wish you'd bring your band over here and do a concert there, man. Concert for Vietnam, man. You know, down, 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 fire it up. Or with your funeral bell. Wouldn't it be neat, man, if like Black Label Society came to Nha Trang and did a concert here, man? That'd be good. They got that big Arvin airfield over there by the Sochi, man. They could set up over there, man. Get thousands and thousands of Vietnamese people interested in heavy metal and watch Zach Wild shred, man. If I was a promoter, I would promote it, man. You know how much money you'd make off of that? Maybe a couple $1,000. A couple thousand Vietnamese dollars, man. You said that because you'd have to pay them a fortune to come over and play, right? Unless you want to do it for some kind of charity. Maybe he wants to do it for feed the homeless Vietnamese. There's not too many of those, man. There's a lot of homeless Filipinos home. Yeah, I'm hungry. Give me. I'm hungry. I want to give to my parents tonight. They want to buy shabu and Red Horse. I have to give money. Money bags, yeah, that's right. Maximus must be a money bag. Oh, I don't know if you can see this or not, but you got these people windsurfing out there, man. See the kites? I don't know if you can see the kites. You can barely see them. Can I zoom in on that? Let me see if I can zoom in on that. I might be able to zoom in on that a little bit there. See the kites? They're out there windsurfing, man. The water here is deep. In Da Nang, the water, you can walk out 50 feet and you're only up to your neck. Here you walk out like 15 feet and it's over your head, man. This is more for like snorkeling and like windsurfing and shit like that, man. And they have the park here. You have the park all along the beach, man. So if you want to walk and not get burnt up. What's going on in downtown Da Nang or Nha Trang? Well, right now, I'm not downtown. I'm close to downtown, so I don't know what's going on downtown. This morning, I went down to the southern end. Let's see, let me show you this. I went down on that end to visit the juice man's wife and had me an avocado smoothie, right? And I had me a coffee, because they open early. They open at 6 o'clock. Then I came back down this way and went over past the Vincom Mall to the Highlands Coffee. I had a couple of banh mi, pate. You know the banh mi with the pate and the quail eggs? They put the quail. If you get them at Circle K, they put quail eggs. They got the company puts quail eggs and pate on there, man. Them are the best. Because you're getting the quail eggs and the pate. At the Highlands, you just get pate and cheese and shit, man. No, the Pimp Juice Man, he's at night. That's the Juice Man's brother. The Juice Man's wife was working this morning. His mother-in-law works down there too. But she's the one that sold me that little yellow stool that I put in the shower. I'm sitting on my suitcase right now. But sitting on my suitcase, my Vietnamese suitcase, it molds to my ass, you know. Because I don't want to be sitting way, way low. You know, how low can you go? As who did that one? How low can you go? Can you go down low? I think that was Ludacris. He did that other one too. Boom, 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 boom. Get your lighters, roll the sticky, let's get high, got that blueberry yum yum and it's a pie, Get your lighters, roll the sticky, let's get high. You got that blueberry yum yum and it's the pie. I wanna get so high, I can't mess things up. I want to get a hold of some nanny. He also did song Roll Out. She got the 6-inch heels. Where you going with that suitcase? Where you going with that case? That car don't come out till next year. Where the fuck you get it? No, not yet, but I probably will if I keep live streaming that. If people keep me on here long enough and I get more likes, I'll probably smoke the whole fucking pack. Because when I'm sitting on the balcony like this, man, I'll smoke my ass to death, man. And I'm suntanning my legs. I'll probably have burns on my legs in the morning. I want to put the camera more out this way, but when I did that last time, so I could show you the brew house there, you know, the sun was shining on the phone and it got hot, so I deleted it real quick. One person showed up. Was it Mr. G showed up? Somebody showed up. Hey! I almost fell off my suitcase. Get a hookah. They have them up north here, man. All you gotta do is go up to Sapa. Get that big bong. Like FTW, Green Mitzi, FTW smokes Tan Long cigarettes, man. The cheap ones. Real strong ones, Tan Long. I smoked the expensive shit, man. They went up to $1.60 now. 555 Estate Gold. Like me, like Jimmy Crack Corn, and I don't care. Like that other video I did. You gotta bend down, stoop around, pick a bale of cotton. You gotta bend down, spin around, pick a bale of hay. My name's Blind Melton Chitlin, man. Went downtown, gonna see my gal. Gonna sing her a song, gonna show my ding dong. Cheech and Chong from the old days, right? About Blind Melton Chitlin, man. No, it's not Tung Long. My name is Phap Baklong. Phap, White Dragon, Baklong. I love hookahs, but it's not healthy, so I cut down. That's a good idea there, man. That's a good idea, Trip. This Russian girl, man, she hasn't been at the mirror all day today, man, but yesterday, I swear on all that is holy, she was in front of that mirror for fucking 6 fucking hours, doing her hair, putting her fucking makeup on, and she'd go leave the room, come right back, more fucking makeup and shit. And I mean, am I good looking enough? I'm looking in the mirror at myself. You want to talk about narcissistic? That's the one that used to show me her titties. And she's there again. There she is. Now she's wearing a, what the hell? She got like a white t-shirt on with panties, man. At least she finally started covering up them little baseball titties, man. Once she starts coming out, man, she's gonna be there like 6 fucking hours, man. Women take so long just to make up themselves, just to go out, man. Me, I don't go out in shorts. It takes me like about 15 minutes to throw on a pair of pants, t-shirt with my suspenders, or sometimes I'll wear a belt over here because I'm riding on motorcycles. Yeah, I mean, come on, man. Standing in front of the fucking mirror putting on makeup for 6 fucking hours. I'm not exaggerating either. I think the only reason she left right now is the housekeeper came in to clean the bathroom up, man. Probably cleaning up all her makeup shit they got all over everything, man. I'll sprinkle some powder down in my blue jeans so my nuts don't stick to my legs, man. I'll pull my blue jeans up, man, put a t-shirt, tuck it in. See, I don't like tucking my shirt in all the time. Actually, I like to leave it out, but with suspenders, you can't, man. It's impossible. So sometimes I'll just I got a belt I brought with me. But you got to cinch it up so tight that it cuts the blood off to your dick, man. It's not good for you, man, if you're cinching that belt up tight, man. Cuts off the circulation to your dick, man. So suspenders are cool because you can just, like, reach down the front of your pants and jock your nuts around wherever you want to do it because there's nothing there. You just reach right inside your pants and jock them. It's like wearing shorts, but with suspenders, right? Show us. I mean, like this, I got shorts on. I got 60 days, man. 60 days. Give me 60 days, man. That's the 60 days. You want to see my war scar, man? There's my war scar right there. Where's that? See that right there? I had a piece of shrapnel in my calf right there, and they didn't know about it. It was just a little tiny piece of metal. Did it again. I did it again. I hit the wrong button. And they left that piece of metal in there for so long that I had to take antibiotics and everything and shit. It never healed right, man. There's a little round circle there, man, where I had to take it out. I got a pair of red suspenders back in the United States. But here I brought black and I brought tan. Banzel, lady, so loud here in the thing. Banzel. See, green Mitzi, man, we got Mitzi. I lived with a black lady in Oakland for 6 months, and every weekend she took 12 hours to get ready and used to go out. She was a pimp, that's right. Them transgenders, I wonder how long it takes them to get ready, huh? Well, let me open up, let me stretch my pussy open, because it's closing up. Bangkuan. Yeah, that's like rice rolls. That's good stuff. But, Mitzi, we have better bambao guys here, man. They don't just sell bambao. They go down the street, they go, bambao, komcheng, bambao, komcheng. So they're selling broken rice and bambao, man. I wonder if you can get komcheng suan, if you can get with the pork in it, man. I wonder if you can. I don't know. I haven't tried street food here. All I had so far was from the Juice Man. And I had, what else did I? Oh, and I did that video on the pancakes, the actual pancakes. It's like the roti, it says not the roti lady. It's a guy doing it right in front of the hotel here. He puts bananas and strawberries, and he wants to put chocolate syrup. I said, no, chocolate syrup. He wants to put chocolate syrup all over the shit and sugar. I said, no, just a pancake with the stuff. It's good stuff, man. But he's charging, man. He's making bank, man. He's charging like $50K for one. And that's just not American price. I was watching Vietnamese pay that too. But he doesn't have the boobs like the roti lady in Thailand. Oh, I was watching a stream about Thailand today, man. This guy was doing a video about how there's no tourists in Thailand now. Yeah, and the reason there's no tourists in Thailand right now is because they tripled the price of fucking hotels over there, man. Oh, it's not the bambao. She says banzeo or something. Okay. You know what banzeo is, right? That's the crepe with the shrimp and stuff in it, man. And then they also have the Vietnamese pizza, which is pretty fucking good. It's got like shallots and butter and little dried up shrimps on it. It's like a big flat tortilla. Vietnamese pizza, man. Good shit. But I bought my snacks. I got 19 days worth of snacks here. So even though I had breakfast today, for lunch, let's see what time is it. It's 1 in the afternoon, so about 2 o'clock. I'll have me a hot cup of coffee in an air-conditioned room, and I'll have me a little cup of noodles. Yeah, Indians here too, man. They got that Synergy company working here, Mitzi. They make like infrastructure like oil wells and energy plants and shit. The whole Sochi Hotel is full of Indians, man. Yeah, cheaper price, yeah. Well, that place I'm going to stay at starting October 19th, that's only, that's on Agoda, they're telling you like it's buku bucks, man. But if you go there in person and you tell him you're staying for 30 fucking days, he'll give you $9 million for 30 days. That's with everything included, man. So there's a hotel, if you want to really cheap it and you don't want to stay in a hostel, there's a hotel right down there, right across from that stage thing I showed you. And you can stay there for, I think it's $6 a night. And it's supposed to be for 2 people in the room. It's got a bathroom, but the window goes to the hallway. So you'd have to walk out in the hallway and then walk down to the end of the hall to stand by the window to smoke a cigarette, man. But if you want to save money, if you really want to cheap it out, you could eat street food, or you can go to George Costanza. And man, I could do a video like that, but I'm not going to make myself suffer. You know, I'm going to go to a restaurant, sit down, and if it costs me $150K, I'm going to pay $150K. Yeah, and I get calls even in Vietnam, Mitzi, from fucking, do you have Medicaid but me? We want to help you. Give us your social security number, sir. Send me 10 Google Play Store cards with $500 on it, please. U.S. people tried selling my drugs, LOL, yeah. You can buy anything you want here, basically. If they have it, just go up to the pharmacy and say, I want this, and you write it down, and they'll get it for you, man. Like I said, if you lick the pussy, you get clapped in the throat, man. You just take some azithromycin, man. Soy 11 is my spiritual home. Yeah, 11th and Sukhumvit. That's where the Aya massage is at, Mitzi. That's where you get the good soapy massage, man, for about $50. It's probably double now. But it was $50. It's called the Aya massage, man. 11th and Sukhumvit, man. My spiritual home, man. Oi, my ass is hurting me. Oi. I make my ass hurt for you people. Oi. Keep me alive. I will smoke more cigarettes. I'm down to, let's see, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Count. I have now, for the whole day, I have smoked 12 fucking cigarettes already. This is the 12th cigarette right here. Of course, I was up at 6 o'clock this morning, right? I didn't really start chain smoking, if you want to call it that, until I got on live, man. Because what am I supposed to do, sit here and jerk off, man? There's a boys' town in Indiana, Maximus. There's a boys' town in Cherville, Indiana, man. It's an orphanage for all boys. You probably know about that, though. You would know about that. I got a question for you, Mitzi. Do you buy the pate for cats, the meow pate? Do you buy that for your cat, or will he eat that? Because when I was looking for the pate, they had regular pate, then they had pate for dogs and for cats. Don't want to mess up. Make sure you don't get pate meow or pate cha. You don't want to get that kind of pate, man. You want to get pate titeo, which is pork. Does your cat eat that, or do you got to feed your cat steak, Mitzi? And oh, here's the main question: when you transport an animal on an airplane, like when you're coming to Vietnam, you got to put it in one of them carriers, right? When they they store it in the under part of the plane, right? Is there a place there that's like compressed, or does your cat come out frozen like a popsicle when you get there? How does it work, man? Tell us how that works, Mitzi. Traveling with an animal, man. Educate us, man. Well, when you go to the Lot Mart on the Grab app and you're looking at it, there's you scroll through there and there's actually, it says pate meal. It's for cats. It's like cat food. It's what it is basically. We'll probably fuck up and eat cat food pate instead of regular pate. That's probably why he doesn't like eating organ mix, right? I bought 2 cans of the cheap Spam. I haven't tried it yet. I want to try the cheap Spam. It's called Tulip. It's made in Denmark. Hate the watch sellers, but the ass sellers is okay. That's right. Frozen pets. Yeah. Well, where do they put them? They put them in the cargo hold, but is there a compressed area there that's like climate controlled? Or do they get like 40 or 50 degrees below zero and they freeze into a popsicle, and then when you get home you got to thaw them out? You know, how does that work when you transport a pet? Because I know they don't let you take them inside the cabin, right? You don't take the pet inside the cabin unless you want to buy a seat for them, I guess, right? Because what if I have allergies to cats, man? I have allergies to perfume. These women, man, they get on a flight, man. Do not coat yourself in fucking perfume when you get on a plane, man. That's what I was thinking. They have a heated, pressurized section for animals in the cargo. So, who feeds them, though? They don't let you down there to feed your cat, do they? Your cat has to starve for like a 13-hour flight? Or do you put a thing of food and water in the carry cage with the cat, man? And who cleans up the poop, you know? Because I know they don't have a bathroom that the cats can just get out of the cage and walk to. So they're pooping in the cage, right? So when you land, you got to clean all the poop out of the cage, right? Seems like it would be a real pain in the ass. Because I told my brother, I says, you know, why don't you just come over here with me and bring your fucking lazy ass, fat, old ass dog with you, man? Oh, you didn't bring your cat this time? I thought you brought your cat with you. You had to have a cat sitter. What'd you do, ship them? Ship them by FedEx? You have them FedEx to Da Nang? You know, my brother with his dog, I told him, you know, you can put your dog, you can fly him to the Philippines with you, man. I said, we can go up by Dumaguete. We'll be the Genic Bros, man. The 2 of us, get us a kasambahay, get us a housekeeper, man, have a bedroom for her. I says, if you want a BJ, just give her extra 2,000 pesos, man. She'll give you a BJ, all right? So, but she'll do the cooking and go out and grocery shopping and all that stuff. I flew direct with Thai Airways. He flew Qantas, and I had to stop in Sydney for the connecting flight. Oh, I had 2 different planes, so. Who cleaned the poop up, though, Mitzi? Who cleaned the poop up, man? Be honest now. Did you have to clean the cage up? Gotta put that poor fucker in a cage, man, for what, 12 hours flight. Oh, wait, you're coming from Australia, so it's not 12 hours, sir. Ah, peanut butter and jelly, Jack, Del Grady, the other troll. Yeah, that's probably Maximus, too. Is that Maximus, though? Are you Maximus? Because I know you only got no subs. Post a video, at least. Damn it, if you're gonna have a channel, post a video and be a troll. I have a channel. It's called Fuklong Bangay. Fuklong Girlfriend, right? Fuklong Bangay, that's my troll account, man. The VIP cat service, right? Yeah, the VIP pussy service. Still alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. Wish, why? You jealous? Are you fucking jealous of me? Don't be jealous of me. I heard you today. I was listening. You said Philip needs to go get himself a Vietnamese girlfriend. You know you want this. You know. You can't handle the truth. You know you want this. Phuc Long funny guy. No, I'm Phuc Long Bangay. Phuc Long Bangay. But my Vietnamese name is Phap Bac Long. Phap Bac Long. I Phap the White Dragon. Phap Bac Long. I am in Rome. My name is Gluteus Maximus. Yeah, you're probably Maximus too. Yuck. You can't handle the truth, man, Wishy. You can't handle the truth. You know you want my pension. You want half my pension for the rest of your life. You want me to come up behind you while you're washing dishes in the morning and grab them susos from behind you and kiss you on the neck and say, ooh, I love you, baby. Okay, now go do your thing. I'll go do my thing. Right? You do your thing, I'll do my thing. I smack you on your ass and I walk on. I go shoot pool. I go shoot pool, I leave you alone. I won't bother you. If you could get up enough funds for your YouTube channel to buy me a guitar, I would just sit and play guitar outside. I wouldn't bother you at all. You know? I'd go on the balcony and play guitar, man. But I have to let this grow back out. I have to go 3 months without shaving this part here so I can look like Abu Sayyaf like I am in this picture here, see? This picture here, I can pass for Zamboanga, right? But the way I am now, I would not look like Abu Sayyaf, right? That's the only way we will have sex. There will be no boom boom, no boom boom. I have a cat, but I can't get any poos in the nang. Pussy in the nang. You have to learn how to say, I'm one limb on M-U. You say, I love you. I want to lick your pussy, baby. That's what you have to do if you want to be an Vietnamese woman. But you have to make sure you date her about 4 months before you say that. Then you say, M-U, baby. M-U. I'm one limb long. M. I want to lick your pussy, baby. If you can learn to speak a little bit of Vietnamese, you might be able to. Mitzi, that was that sexy PJ. Who was the one who was getting laid all the time in the provinces, man? Go visit a hostel, man. Mitzi, go to a hostel. Take one of the girls from the hostel out to eat, man. Take her to one of them fancy Korean barbecue joints and invite her back to your place, man. You know, got to do the 3-day rule, though, man. You know, only 3 days. Take her back to your place and she'll be so appreciative, man, you know. She'll give you something, man. It works, believe me. I'm not lying, man. Because you're supporting their travels. That's like paying them the money that you pay to a massage parlor. That's like another 2 weeks of travel for them, man. Because they're only paying shit, what, $2 a day to stay at fucking hostels, man. So you give them a million Vietnamese dong and shit, they can stay in a hostel for fucking half a month for that, man. There's a hotel here, like I was saying, it's only $6. If you can do without a window. I mean, in Saigon, I went in a hotel without a window before because I wanted to be right downtown. And I just went on the front steps, sat out on the front steps and smoked. There's one down the street here, man, for like $6 and it's not a hostel, it's a hotel. Well, pay them up front. Take them out for the Korean barbecue, right? Give them a good time out, man. Tell them, let's go back to my place. I will give you some money, you know. You can prolong your travels, right? Ride me in reverse cowgirl, but don't break my dick like the French girl did to Philip in Manila. Don't do that. Be easy. Be easy on me. I'm still a virgin. Be easy. Don't get all rough and shit. I don't want it all rough, man. But I have to say the word, oi, oi. That's my safe word. Oi, oi. Ciao, oi. I was calling the young maid the other day to show her this fucking paint. They fell off the fucking ceiling here. Right there, because the lady was blasting the fucking air conditioner to clean it. I called her. I said, ciao, oi. I said, Dendai, Lamon, please, come here. Finally, she came. It was the young girl, right? I said, I want you to get broom, sweep up my balcony, clean my balcony for me. Because I'm lax on the room cleaning stuff. I don't have to fucking make the bed up every day, man. Once a week's good enough, man. If the gecko can't handle once a week and making up the bed, maybe he'll climb out the window. You know. I knew that fucker was hanging around because I was doing my live streams. I was hearing that chirping noise. I said, what the fuck is that noise, man? I looked up. It was when she blasted that air conditioner, man. He ran out and he came in through the window into the room. That's what fucking happened, man. Well, just flag down the scooter cooters with the owl dyes. They're wearing owl dyes, but they're really not like traditional Vietnamese women. Underneath, they got the lingerie type shit on, man. They got the owl dye on the top and they're riding the scooter. And they'll stop and you look at them and they go, oh, you want massage? I give you massage, 1.5 million. You say, no, I don't want boom boom. I just want sip sipping. No. Okay, 1 million. 1 million. I come to your room for 1 hour. 1 hour. But my gecko, he stays all night, man. I don't have to pay him a million, man. He stays all night. Australian gecko. Vietnamese gecko. I put a question to the chat earlier. Let's see what you say here. Type 1. If you'd rather have a gecko in your room than a giant cockroach, which would you rather have in your room? A gecko or a giant cockroach, man? I'd rather sleep with a gecko in the room, man, because he eats the giant cockroaches, man. And from what I hear, they don't bother you, man. Last night I was having a real hard time going to sleep, man, because that motherfucker was in the room, man. But you know what? I said, fuck it, maybe he'll come over and bite my balls or something, man. You know why, Mitzi? Because it's cheap up there, man. It's cheap up there. Northern Nichang is cheap. I mean, you can get a fancy hotel like this, but the beach is all rocks. It's like the beachfront in Indiana. They got stones and rocks and shit there, man. It's like about 20 minutes north of the city. You can get cheap fucking hotels up there, man. I mean, like, this place is called you have to go inwards. You can get an apartment for about 7.5 to 6.5 million, depending on where it's at. There's one, man, it's nice, man, 7.5 with a swimming pool. Laos is even cheap, yeah, but it's also more communist too, man. They don't like nobody foreigner. They poison you with methanol and the alcohol drinks, man. They let you go down the rope swing and break your neck in the river, you know. They're like the Filipinos, wala silang pakialam, they don't care. You come there on vacation, you have bad times, they don't care. Spend your money. Vietnam, nice people, man. Very nice people, man. Yeah, I mean, who needs cheaper than 12 bucks a day, man? If you need cheaper than 12 bucks a day, what the fuck? That's pretty bad, man. Yeah, so is Kenya. Nairobi, man. You go to Nairobi, Kenya, man. Cheap. British, no, not Kenyan shillings, man. You can go there and name a goat Don Jr. and live in a mud hut with the Maasai tribe, man. Yeah, it's true. It's true, Missy. They'd spike their drinks with methanol, man. That's why you always buy the whole bottle, man. This beach shack, I'll show you here. Next to the fancy brew thing, there's that gray building there. It's called H Mart. You go there, they sell the whole, like, pints of booze you can buy if you want to get drunk on the beach. Not true, Del. I split the black oak many times in my lifetime, man. I can't count on my fingers how many black women I've been with, man. But you know what? Women are women. It's all pink inside, guys. It's all pink. It's all the same. And you know what? You have a black woman go crazy on you, and you want to be in a different country, man. When a black woman goes crazy on you, you better run for your fucking life. Now, a white woman goes crazy on you, you can just leave, go out, shoot pool, whatever, you know. Black woman, man, should chase you down, beat your ass, man. They want to be treated like queens. You gotta be a queen. There's a coffee shop by this hotel where that, I don't know if she's Russian or whatever, I think she's Russian. Where she stands in the window 6 hours a day putting her makeup on. There's a restaurant down there, right? Ha ha ha, you are just weak, BJ. I am a weak man. I am very weak. I'm old man, only that weak man. I told the housekeeper here, I said, tell them to take that extra bed out of the room. Disassemble it, go store it someplace. I will give you an extra million Vietnamese dong and I will extend here. She said, oh, but the Vietnamese man, he's so weak. He's so weak, he can't do that. That's what she said. I didn't say that. She said that. First day I met her, she said she wasn't married. Then the next day she said she was married. Her husband broke his leg and I caught her. And now she's always showing pictures of her husband. They're very loyal. Vietnamese women are very loyal.
get yourself a loyal scooter, man. I had this one in Saigon. Her name was Kim. They're all named Kim, right, Mitzi? Are they not all named Kim? All the scooters, or all the sexy sex workers, they're all named Kim. That's her name, Kim. My name's Kim. I put her in my WhatsApp as Kim Cyclops Woman. Because I went to District 7. She says, you want me to come by? I go, I'm in District 7. She said, that's okay. I will come to District 7. I go, no problem. Yeah, they do. You know why, Mitzi? You know why that's part of the tradition? They want to hold the money. They want to hold the money, man. The Vietnamese women. Because most of the men, they don't want them gambling, they don't want them drinking. But when they're walking with their husbands and the husband says, I want to buy that, they give them the money for it. They just want to hold the money. They're not really bosses, but they want to hold the money. If you don't simp, they kick you out. No, not true. You just gotta let them hold the money, man. Next. They want to hold the money, man. They want to make sure you're not doing the wrong things with it, man. No, they want to hold the cash. They want to hold the money. Hold the tien. Ko tien. Are you ko tien or hong tien? You have no money or you have money, right? Hong tien, no money. Ko tien, money. I told the maids the other day, I said, here, I said, I said, but my wallet is very, very big. They like fat men with big wallet. Yeah, you can keep your Bitcoin. I don't think they know about Bitcoin, man. My British friend, man, he just got XRP and shit, man. He's got, what do they call that app? Revolut. He takes it whenever he needs cash. He doesn't want the British government to know how much money he's got, so he just takes it out with Revolut, right? But they only allow him to take like 2-3 million out at a time, man. The other day, you were saying you're going to marry me, and you're a woman, and now today you're saying, let me be your wingman. Is there two CBGBs out there? Which CBGB am I talking to, man? I already got a wingman. I got a gecko staying in the room with me, man. The only reason you need a wingman is because there's always one nice-looking Vietnamese woman with a chubby one. You know, just like in the Philippines, there's always a beautiful Filipino with a chubby one. So you need the wingman to take care of the chubby one for you, because I don't have, you got to have 12 inches to be my wingman, CBGB. That's right, they don't ask you how much Bitcoin you got. They ask you in Thailand about your Bitcoin, tell them you have gold. They like gold in Thailand for some reason. They like gold. But them two college girls I was with, man, they didn't want no money out of me, man. The first thing she said to me, she said, oh, you like young girls? I go, oh, don't say that. I said, that's bad. Not young girls, young women, right? We went out for coffee, man, had a good time, ended up getting both of them, man. One at a time. That's the thing. Not both together, one at a time. I know what you look like, CBG. I saw you on Wishy. You look like Christopher Walken with a Billy Idol haircut, but your hair is white. His is like bleach blonde. Yours is white. Oh, you're in Thailand right now? I am the only handsome man in Pattaya, Soy 6. Yeah, but what do you think of the British guys there, man? The British guys, they act like they own that city, right? That's why I like Bangkok better, man. I went to Pattaya for 3 days. That's all I could take. I couldn't take anymore. Lady boys coming up, giving you the lady boy death grip, you know. Do you know what the lady boy death grip is, Green Mixie? That's when they walk up to you and you grab your dick. They just walk right up to you and grab your dick. They say, come with me. Why do I have long hair? Because all my life I had to keep it nice, short, cut, trimmed. I had to have shaved, everything, nice, spit shined, everything, man. Because I was military, man. So now I can do whatever the fuck I want to do, man. And because I can grow my hair long, I grow my hair long. Why is the sky blue? That's right. Good answer, Green Mixie. Why am I sitting on my balcony in Vietnam? Right? Why am I sitting on my balcony in Vietnam, looking at the Louisiana brew house, and look at that park. You go all the way down to this beach is way better than it. Da Nang. But you know what? Everybody go to Da Nang because it's better than Da Nang. You got people that speak English there. You have too many people that speak English there. They all want to have meetups and get-togethers. Grow your teeth and your fill. No, I won't come to Nigeria. I was with Harold Balder in Kenya, Nigeria. Man. We went to stay with the Maasai tribe. I slept in a mud hut, and we named the goat Don Jr. I wasn't on camera, but I was with him. Onward, Christian soldier. Why? Because there's too much crime in Nigeria, that's why. And you're right next to the other country where they got that big fucking war going on, man. Where they kidnap Whitey. So I am not coming to Nigeria soon. I don't even want to go to India. I have no ambition to go to India. I've always wanted to see the pyramids of Egypt. But now that I found out they're phony, I don't want to go there anymore, man. I saw the pyramids in Central America, southern Mexico. That's right, I don't want to fight for no fucking warlords, man. You go to Africa, you gotta fight like Somalia. They need to send fucking Ilan Omar back to fucking her country, man. Making fun of a man getting shot while he's giving a speech. Oy, oy, oy. Very disrespectful. Oy. She says, you can't deport an American citizen. Yeah, but we can naturalize you, and then we can deport your ass, right? Pay the $5 million and we still won't let you stay. Yeah, they're all at war, man. What the hell is the name of that country, man? I'm trying to think of the name of that country next to Nigeria, man. It's all on the Ivory Coast there, man. They changed the names so much, you know. First was Ghana, then was this, then was that, and they changed the fucking names. Now it's got the Independent Republic of Congo and shit, you know, where Roland the Headless Thompson. Not Wakanda, no. I think it starts with a B. Country that starts with a B. Geography class. Come on, what's the country that starts with a B? It's on the by Sierra Leone in that area there, man. Maybe it used to be called Sierra Leone, and now they're having a civil war there, man. The Congo, they don't fuck around, man. They passed a law there. If you're gay, they chop your fucking head off, man. Bouderia. No, it's not Bouderia, man. You go to the Congo, all you trans people in the United States, go to the Congo. You want illegal immigrants and shit? Boom boom land. No, it's not boom boom land. It's not. It starts with a B, like Bundazaga, Bungalaga, Bangladesh. I think it used to be Sierra Leone. They changed the name. But it's right there. Man. Who the fuck wants to go to Nigeria or Ghana? In Saigon, there's a lot of people from Ghana that stay on the illegal immigrants in Vietnam. They stay right there by Bouillon on that side street. It's called Quan. What is it called? Quan. Let's see, you got Famul. Yeah, you got Mitzi knows his geography. Burkina Faso. That's the place, man. Wait, wait. Not good. Hong Tot, Burkina Faso. Hey, it'd be like going to Myanmar, man. Who wants to go? Ghana. What was the name of that street? Let's see. Man, I'm getting brain cramps, man. I need more coffee or something, man. More cigarettes, more nicotine. Bind the neurons together, man. People from Ghana, they run the prostitution and the drug rings down in Saigon, man. Kwando Lao. Well, you got Famu Lao, and you got Do Kwan Dao. The street's name Do Kwan Dao, right? At the corner of Do Kwan Dao and Famu Lao, all kinds of illegal Ghana people staying there for years and years and years. Swahili. Yeah, I speak Swahili. Didi, Nini. What word do you want me to say, Nini? Nini. You drink it the gango? Nini? Nini. Jumbo Nini. You know what Nini means? Tell me what Nini means, CBGB. Do you know what Nini means? Nini means everything. When you can't think of what you're talking about, like, that shack down there is Nini. They always use the word Nini for, like, I don't know. Nini. Sing a song in Swahili. Nini, 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 nini. How many miles must the man nini down before he can call himself a nini? Tongue pop bio. Mitzi, I have to give credit to Will. Why? Because being a YouTube vlogger, which I will never be, is a pain in the ass, man. I did that funny video with me at the coffee shop where I was flipping the camera upside. You have to turn your phone like 15 times to watch that video, man. I got this gimbal, and I'm flipping it this way, and I'm flipping it that way, and I'm turning it sideways. Because when you're in camera, when you're actually doing a video, like here I can do this. I can show you the wall, or I can come back and show you me. But when you're doing a live camera video, you have to actually turn the whole fucking gimbal around, man, because there is no way to switch from front to back, You can do this shit, you can zoom in and zoom out, but you can't switch the camera around, man. Now, if you had a fancy gimbal that had the button where it's just on and off and pause, you could pause it and flip the camera around and then start the video back up, right? I think he does, man. But he has to do it because he has no coin. You got to have money, man. If you're going to stay in Vietnam, man, you got to be making money somehow. And he's not going to drive a bicycle and say, "Bambao, bambao." That's right. I mean, why are you living if all you're going to do is freaking edit videos all day long, man? Wishy's in Zamboanga, Mindanao. And she wonders why she has to do LDRs and can't get a boyfriend, because who the fuck wants to go to the Sulu archipelago of Mindanao, man? Nobody, man. My friend CBJ, Captain Billy Jack, he went to Davao and he hooked up with a girl from Zamboanga, but he flew her to Davao. And then they went traveling. He didn't go to Zamboanga. For all he knows, she could have 4 boyfriends and a fucking pimp in Zamboanga. He doesn't know that, man, because he's never been there, man. If you want to get lost in the world and you don't want nobody to find you, grow your beard out like this. Tie a rag around your head and pretend you're Abu Sayyaf and just go down to the Sulu archipelago. Nobody will ever find you. They'll think you're dead or whatever. You can collect you can have your family collect your life insurance, man. After 7 years, they'll give them life insurance, right? Especially if the last place you were spotted was heading towards the Sulu archipelago. Do you know you can buy a wooden boat? Mitzi, you can buy a boat, a sailboat, a wooden boat in Zamboanga. They hand make them. You can get a boat for about 1,000 USD. Can you imagine go to Sulu archipelago and get a boat and sail that motherfucker up to Cebu or Bohol and just anchor it off the coast? Imagine how cheap you could live, man. Sleep on the fucking boat. You don't have to worry about people unless you got people swimming out to your boat at night. You'd hear them coming on the boat, right? Just put barbed wire around your boat, right? Get yourself one of those little tiny boats, like what do they call them? The little tiny. What's the little tiny boats, man? The little tiny boats they put on the side, not like a lifeboat, but the little a skiff. Put a little skiff attached to your boat and jump in the skiff and paddle into town, buy your shit at the market and take it back out to the boat. Set yourself up a kitchen on the boat where you can cook. Do it with propane, so if it blows up, it kills you. That way you don't have to worry about shit. Once every 3 months, you paddle into town, get yourself a propane tank, get yourself a spinner, paddle out to the boat. And she says, "I don't want to be with you no more." Tell her, swim too short. Filipinos can't swim, most of them. I won't say all, because Max will say, "All Filipinos can't." He come in, "All Filipinos." Like, I tell them 90 days they work and they get rid of them. Not all. That's why they're always out of stock, sir. Sorry, out of stock. I had a problem here a couple days ago. One problem. Don Poop Ass. So what do you do besides buy coke and tobacco in Vietnam? Walk around and go to coffee shops and look at the Russian Ukrainian women, and I wish I had some. And I go to stores and buy stuff, and I ride on the back of motorcycles to places I want to go. Yeah, there's no feminism in the sea, man. Just gay sailors, gay pirates. Arr. But the thing is, I had a problem here 2 days ago. I went to buy a carton of cigarettes, and the store, they took credit cards, but the Wi-Fi was out at the store. So I had to go next door and pay. I think FTW was with me, Mitzi. I had to go to the store next door. He said, did that guy cut in front of you? I go, no, she told me Vietnamese, hang on a minute, right? And she took care of him first, right? So I went to the store next door, and I had to pay $70,000 more than I would have at the store, other store, but with a credit card. I told her, I'll be back later, right? Sound night. I'll be back later. That's right, I'm lazy and cheap, but you saw the video. Philip walks, man. Lady Boy Death Grip, finally getting it, huh? You understand? They come up to you, and they grab your dick and balls like this, and they say, come with me. I charge you half price of regular woman, right? Lady Boy Death Grip, man. That's one of the guys from Da Nang that's staying in Da Nang. I'm not going to tell you his real name. He goes by the name of Free the World. Okay. He met with me here. We did a little short at the Starbucks there. And I invited him back here to show him this hotel. And I threw him a bottle of water. I gave him a bottle of water even, man. But see, nobody listens to me, CDG. I told you, put a plastic bag on your head before you get on that grab. Well, when he was going back up north, he had to take a grab bike, right? Because him and Army guys are staying way up north in the cheap area, right? And he didn't put a bag on his head. He put the helmet right on there. So I asked him, I said, is your head itching? Is your head itching today? CBGB is a troll that lives in Las Vegas. His real name is... Should I bust you out? Do you want me to bust you out, CBGB? You want me to give out your real name? I know what CBGB's real name is now. Don Pupas. CBGB used to come to Chris and Cebu's chat too all the time, man. His name is Ed Denoy. Ed Denoy. He lives in Las Vegas. He hangs around with the tunnel people in Las Vegas, with the homeless tunnel people. I just gave his name. His name is Ed Denoy. Busted. I know you're busted. But you don't care. Because you look like Christopher Walken with a Billy Idol haircut, man. But your hair is white. I saw you on Wishy's channel, man. Everybody go to Wishy and give her support. You know what support means? Yeah, you live in the tunnels. We know that. Tunnel rat in Las Vegas, man. No, he has some kind of bed sit or... when he was on Wishy's stream, it looked like some kind of little tiny apartment or a studio or like a bed sit, you know. Yeah, the homeless tunnel people. Yeah, it's Ed Denoy. You know Ed, don't you? Down Pupas? You know Ed? He used to come to Chris and Cebu's chat all the time. Him and Rain Man both. Maximus is Rain Man. Rain Man is a lot of people, man. We're all good people, man. We're not mongers. We don't come here just to get blowjobs and shit, man. We don't do that. We especially don't do that on camera or talk about it, you know. Like, what's your body count, man? Hey, I can hold the camera out this way now because the sun's not getting on the balcony anymore. See, if you want to get your legs tan, you want to lay out and tan, you can either go on a rooftop here. They got a rooftop swimming pool. Last time I looked at it, though, it looked kind of murky because it was raining a lot. I even told the housekeeper, I said, the pool, I said, I don't want to go swimming in it because it looks murky. She says, no, it's clean. He cleans every day. I go, yeah, but it rains every day, too. And the rainwater is getting in it. It looks murky, right? So I didn't want to go swimming in it. There's a pool here, but I don't use it. I haven't used it yet. I won't say I won't use it. I swam in the Sochi pool. I don't think he puts enough chlorine in it. Just like I told him, you should use air compressor to clean the air conditioning. Use compressed air instead of water. It's less mess You don't get geckos in the room with you? Like I got a roommate now, I got a gecko now. Oh, you're a monger? So that's a polite way of saying with the W word in front of it, right? It's not gonna work, CBGB. Tan the tongue. Smoking cigarettes might make it a little tan, make it a little brown. Definitely will make your fingers brown then. I don't think I could ever be gay. I don't think I could get a penis in my mouth, but I don't think it would fit. Even a small one. I don't think if I wanted to be gay, I could be gay, man. I'm a lesbian. You know, lesbian, well, I'm a gay lesbian. Because all I do is women, right? Never tried a ladyboy. I had a 22-year-old Mexican blow me. He paid me $100 to blow me. I told you guys all know that story. I'm not telling it again, man. $100 when I was younger, man. He said, "I'll give you $100 if you let me suck you off and jizz on my forehead." I didn't rub his head and I didn't say, "Hey, baby, baby, babies." I was watching pornos, right? And he's between my legs going at it, man. I shut my eyes, watched the porno. You know, I didn't even think, you know, is it a guy? I mean, it felt like lips. Lips are lips, right? Well, there's some lady boys in Thailand look better than the fucking women, man. But I'm not gonna go with a guy and jerk him off while he's sucking me off, man. I'm not gonna do it. See, he said it again. It happened, you know. I gotta tell the truth, man. I'm a truth teller, man. But that's when I had no money, man. That's when I had no money, man. I mean, it wasn't the best BJ I ever had. It wasn't bad, though. It was okay. As long as I was watching porn while he was doing it. I mean, he did a good job. He was licking the balls and everything, man. Then when I jizzed, I glazed his forehead for him, man. He had that real short marine haircut type thing, you know? Glazed, shot, right all over his forehead, man. The best BJ I ever had was a fat heroin addict, man. Her father was a doctor. She just got in from Hawaii, and she was trying to call for a taxi, and she wouldn't give the information where she was going or anything. So I went to pick her up myself. And I said, "What do you want? Where are you going?" She says, "I gotta get some heroin." She said, my contact's up at 29th Street in Chicago. It's not there anymore." And I go, "Really?" And she tells me who her father was. Her father was Doctor, what the fuck was his last name? I can't remember his last name. Anyway, he used to prescribe, he was the pill doctor in South Chicago. And so whenever she couldn't get the heroin, she'd just go to him and he'd write her a big script for like pills, you know, right? So I told her, I said, "Well, I know where you get heroin." And I said, "But it's gonna cost you like $60 to go there and come back. You just go to Gary, right?" And she goes, "I'll pay you $60 and suck your dick if you get me some heroin." I said, "Okay, let's go." So I took her to the place where they sell the heroin in Gary, and I said, "Just get out. Go to that guy there, give him your money, he'll give you a bag of heroin." Right? Dirty, dirty Phil, that's right. So she went up to the guy, and she got the heroin, she jumped in the back of the cab, and she goes, "I got my heroin." I go, "Good, you're not doing it now, not in the cab, right?" And she goes, "Well, what hotel are we going to?" I go, "I'm not taking you to a hotel." I said, "You said you're going to give me a blowjob." So I took her down to the corner where there was a dirty bookstore. You know those peep show places, man? And she was so fat, I bought a roll of quarters, which is what, $5 worth of quarters? And we went in the booth, and she was so fat, she got down in between my legs. My legs were spread out like this. Like this. I spread them out like that, man. And she was just bobbing on that while I'm watching the pornos, man. And she was moaning like she was eating a fucking Burger King Whopper, like, Best blowjob I ever got, man. Best blowjob I ever got, man. You got to go to Saigon, CBGB. I haven't seen one lady boy in this city. I'm not going to keep mentioning the city. It's in the description, but I'm not going to keep mentioning it. I might stop putting it in the description because I don't want nobody coming here, man. No, man, she swallowed and everything, man. She was eating that fucking Burger King Whopper, man. She was going at him, moaning and groaning like she was coming while she was doing it, man. With her knees all in that sticky ass floor, where the guys go in there and yank off, right? I disgusted poop ass, man. Have you ever had a blowjob at a glory hole before, down poop ass? I had 2 college girls, man, in a booth next to me, man. And I went into the booth and they're going like this, and I looked, I wanted to make sure there's no fucking guys in there, right? They were both women, man, both college students, man. That was in Chicago. There's a place up in, they stopped doing it there now. It's over by the Sofitel Hotel. There's a bookstore there. There's 2 college age girls. I don't know if they were college students or not, right? They were taking turns at blowing me through the whole wall, man. Oh, that was good, man. Put your hands up against the wall and just, oh, yeah, baby, go at it. Oh, go at it. Oh, yeah. Go at it, mama. I don't know what they get out of it. I know what I got. I got to pop my rocks. Right? I had one woman that looked like a secretary once, with the glasses, secretary, and she was with her husband. And I was with my baby's mama in the booth, right? And she kept going like this through the hole with her fingers. And my baby's mama goes, what does she want? I go, she wants to suck my dick. She was like, oh, you're full of shit. I go, no, for real. She wants to suck my dick. She's like, dare you. Like Maximus was saying, I double dare you, right? I double dare you. Put your dick over by the hole, right? So I put my dick over by the hole and she started sucking me off. And my baby's mama shoved me up against the wall harder and ran out of the booth. And she came outside. She said, what took you so long? I go, well, I had to get my dick back from that girl. She wouldn't give it back to me, man. Of course, I was lying. I had to blow my nut, man. Here's the irony to that story. We went to play bingo the next night at a Catholic high school, Memorial High School in Fresno, California. And we sat down, and the very first bingo was Mickey Mouse, where you got to fill around free space in the middle. And I hit it in, that's got to be a Guinness record. I hit it in 8 numbers. That's the minimum numbers that you can get to hit the Mickey Mouse. Because you got the 3 G's, 3 I's, 3 G's, and 2 N's. I got it 8 numbers. I mean, I sat down, I started stamping numbers. Next thing I know, boom, I said, bingo! Everybody in the room said, he doesn't have bingo. Right? They came over, checked it out, said, he's got a bingo. I looked to the right of us. Guess who was sitting next to us? You'll never believe who was sitting next to us. The guy with his wife-looking secretary, when she blew me the day before at the dirty bookstore, right, whatever they call it, peep show, whatever. They were sitting right next to us. Isn't it irony? That's fucking irony, man. Well, they're all over the place, Don Pupas. Most of the holes in the walls are for gay guys to go in there and suck dick and shit, No, he never got in a hold of me there, Don Pupas. I even told him, I says, your family's in the United States, you have money, right? I said, come hook up over, right? And, I'll be nice. You're not going to have any sex with me or anything, right? But I'll be nice. If you want, I said, we could actually get married. I'll get my money now, and then you can get a visa to go to the United States, right? I heard he's with that guy, Renegade, from Australia, Simon, that had that hot-looking girlfriend up in Baguio. But he used to go on JLB's chat all the time and talk about other women and shit, so she dumped him. But I heard that Renegade was his name, right? Don, like your name's Don Pupas, his name was Renegade, his real name is Simon, right? I heard that him and Brian hooked up, so I don't know what's going on, man. You'd have to ask Kinjamin Gunner about that shit, man. Kinjamin knows all the business about Makati, man. He lives there. He's from Norway. He's got a Filipino, he's his wife, but actually they're just living together, right? He's got kids. He owes me $50 from that bet. He told me, come down to the pub, I want to watch the football game and I'll pay you your money. I said, I'm not going to the pub while you're drinking. Because he goes fucking crazy when I said, you're going to end up beating somebody up and I'm going to go to fucking Filipino jail, man. Yeah, I didn't say he was hot. Who said he was fucking hot? But he was honest. He was the only one that told me that I could get my meds in Philippines. Told me exactly how much the price would be. He came in one of my videos, he typed it in the comments. He told me how much each unit would cost and that I had to go see a hospital doctor to be able to get that prescription filled in the Philippines. No, I'm telling you, I heard that, Don Pugas. That, that, Renegade and Brian Ramos here with the, who's that girl with the cracked window? That was scammed that one black guy. What was his name? They got 50,000 pesos out of that dude, man. Yeah, he used to go in that Eminem Chat's fucking channel. His name starts with an E. Not Emotes or something like that, man. He's got some weird name. But they charged him 50,000 pesos to take him up to Baguio and drive him around and shit and stuff with the window of the crack band. You know, the Brian and Renegade and all them used to ride around him. I can't quit you, babe. I can't quit you, babe. This is what I heard from Chismos there, Don Cupas. I won't tell you who I heard it from. It was from a reliable source that they hooked up. Man, they hooked up. Not that, I'm not saying Renegade's gay. I'm saying that he's using Brian Ramos' money. I didn't say he's gay. I said he's using Brian Ramos' money. He's staying with him. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know if Brian's showing him his ass like he did in them chats, or I don't know what's going on. But he had a hot girlfriend up in Baguio, man. But he used to talk about other bitches on them streams, and I guess she got mad. Is Philly gay? I'm not gay, man. You know, just because I let that 22-year-old suck me up, that doesn't make you gay. That makes me a prostitute. That makes me a male prostitute. Just like I let that nurse pay me $500 to take the night off. When I found out she was married, I said, you brought me bad luck because I'm fucking a married woman. That's bad karma. So now you got to pay. I got a witness. She counted out 5 $100 bills on the hood of my taxi to tell me to take the night off, to take her to the Miller Beach Cafe to sing karaoke. And then she almost got in a punch with a biker chick outside because she thought she was with her boyfriend. And she thought I was trying to hit on the biker chick, man. I don't know about Philly in the Philippines. I could have changed my channel name to Phil in the Philippines, man. Just you think how many subscribers I got? They thought I was Philly. Phil in the Philippines. I was the travel and camping guru. Now I'm trying to get all those people that are. I've done both. I've been car camping and what do they call it? Nomad with that guy Bob's cheap RV living. Make sure you take this with you, get your heater buddy and all that shit, and don't fucking suffocate, and this is the way you convert your van. I was that for a while, man, and you know what? This is way better, man. This is way better, man. I can get up right now, walk through this door, and take me a good hefty dump, and I don't have to worry about taking a bag out of the dumper and getting rid of it. I just flush the toilet, man. I want to take a shower. I don't have to use wet wipes and crap. I just take a shower. I want to sleep in a bed. I don't have to sit there and move shit around and drop it. I just jump in the bed, man. If you have a half-decent little lady boy, will sometime offer you freebies, guess that counts you out for it. Correct. Now, Ben Newton, he did a live stream where he was laying in the bed with a lady boy, saying how beautiful he was and getting super chats. Ben Newton knows how to get donos. He knows how to get donos. One stream in Vietnam he was on, within 1 hour he got about $2,000, man. I think Rufus gave him 500. I think Gogo, who comes to my channel every now and then, Gogo, he's a part of the VA system or whatever, man. He gave him $500. This other guy gave him a whole fucking Ethereum coin, man. Yeah, but if he wasn't, he's one of the best vloggers out there. If he wasn't, he knows how to vlog, man. Yeah, but everybody says, oh, you got to get married, man. Why? Why do you got to get married, man? I tried it for 16 years living with the same woman, man. Why? Why? All they do is bitch and nag, man. The only reason I would get married now is for the extra money. For the extra money I get, man. That's the only reason. I get extra $1,000 plus $300 per kid. If they got 2 kids, that's $1,600 a month more, man. That leaves me more money for massages. I'll buy them a bag of rice, you know. Yeah, you know, why get married, man? I mean, why? Do you need a boss? I had a boss for most of my life. I don't need a boss anymore, man. You can't do that. If I want to get up right now and walk over to the frickin' brew house and spend $300 on beer, I can do that, right? But if you got a wife, she'll say, no, you can't do that, man. I gotta have that money to buy shoes and shit with, man. Poop has been married 5 times. You didn't learn after the first time? I never got married. I lived with my baby's mama for a while, man. 16 years, man. But I never married her. Because I wasn't stupid. I never signed a fucking contract, man. Fine, she never cheated on me. I cheated on her hundreds of times because she accused me of cheating on her. Once they start accusing you of cheating on them all the time, you might as well just do it because they're going to accuse you anyway, right? Fuck, I fucked her niece. Not my niece, her niece, man. Her niece and her niece's girlfriend. Because her family was getting in between going, oh, you should give her all the money you make from the company and you should give her all that money and just keep enough money for coffee and cigarettes. And I said, get the fuck out of my face. I started dancing to Billy Ray Cyrus on the kitchen table like this, doing a hoochie coochie in her mom's face, you know. Because I'm one crazy motherfucker. Once you sign the contract, they got you by the ladyboy death grip, man. You sign that contract, might as well be in the ladyboy death grip, man. Sex will be all good before you get married. It'll be anytime you want it before you get married. But when you get married, oh, not now. Not now. And then they get drunk and then they want sex right away as soon as they get drunk. Well, I want sex. I fucked her in the ass so hard one time. I don't like ass sex at all. But I banged her so freaking hard, man. The next day she said, she was making breakfast and she goes, please don't do that again. She shouldn't come for a week, man. Don't do that again. Now imagine if I was hung. She'd have been walking bow-legged for a month. Oh, I accidentally put it in the wrong hole. I'm sorry. No, I didn't say that. I said you deserved it. You deserved it for your fucking obnoxious ways. Like, please don't do it again. Spend $100 of my money every day playing bingo, man. She wasn't good with just the setup, man. She had to have one pull tabs you open up. I told you, you got dents in your thumbs from opening up pull tabs, man. She's the one that's influencing the daughter now. She's the influencer, man. Teaching the daughter how to be a bum and gamble all her money away, man. I told the grandson, I said, don't let your mom influence you. I said, if she starts influencing, I'm taking your name off every fucking thing. I said, let the state have it before you get it. You can let her influence you, man. He went to the casino with her and gave her $100 so she could gamble. And he hit a royal flush for $4 grand. I told him, you get up. I was on the phone with him when he hit it. He says, you get up, go to the fucking buffet, get yourself something to eat, get your money, and get the fuck out of here. The next day I took him to the bank for him to open it because he had that Cash App shit. I said, quit using that. Get a bank account with a debit card, man. And he set up a nice plan where he's going to say, he's got saved up like over $5 grand already, man. Before that he was broke. He saved up about $3,000 working at that hotel. And his grandma, my baby mama, right, took his money without asking him and went to the casino and blew it, man, and blew all his fucking money. I'm just a liar. Yeah, I'm a liar. Thank you, Willis. I don't block anybody, so keep going, man. Call me what else. You're gay and you're a liar. There you go. I'm gay and I'm a liar. They hurt my feelings so bad. Oh. Wilson Gills. Oh, Ed knows Wilson. Hi Wilson, welcome to the chat. My troll account is Fuklong Bangai. But I also troll people with my real name. I'll go to the girls, the ones that think they're hot and they're getting all the super chats. Just like your taxi cab company. Oh, just like my taxi cab company. I'll put a bottle of lotion, a cucumber, spraying, and then I'll put a roll of toilet paper. I don't ban anybody, man. I don't ban. I'll time them out if they say racial slurs and shit. I'll time them out. But other than that, I don't ban anybody, man. You don't get banned on my channel, man. I've been banned before. It don't matter. I know you probably got 20 accounts. Who cares? But I'm getting watch hours, so stay with us so I can get more watch hours. You know, I need the watch hours, man. Really, I don't, but I want the watch hours. Banh mi, please. Banh mi. 2 egg banh mi. I got double egg banh mi sandwich for you, Will. Wilson Gibbs. What kind of name is that? Why didn't you come in as Isaac Dixon? So I could say, hello, Isaac Dixon. Uh-oh. Battery low. Message service ending. How low is the battery, man? Oi, Choy. Oi. SOS. People like my comments. Wow, we're at 10%. You know what that means, right? We don't have long. We got like 2 hours and 30 minutes. We'll go another 4 minutes now. Because we're at 10%. I'll come back live later, man. I'm gonna go take me a Lolo nap. I'll lay down and take me a Lolo nap, man. Get me a snack. It depends on how you're thinking about me, CB. Don't be perverted now, man. Don't think about me in a sexual type of way, okay? Like that song by what the hell's the name of that band? STP, Stone Temple Pilots. Sex type thing. Don't be thinking about me as a sex type thing, man. Look at the view. Look at the view, everybody. Look at that view, man. Isn't that beautiful? Is the woman in her fucking window over here? Nah, I can show you the building now. See, there's the building. She comes naked in the windows over there. I'll even stretch it. I'll even stretch it out for you there, as you can see. I can walk right across the street there to the craft brewery, Louisiana Brew House. Go on that nice beach there and sit in a chair. I'm not telling the bullshit stories. I'm telling you what I heard, man. I heard he's using Brian Ramos's money. And I don't care if he hunts me down. I'm honest. I'm online all the time. I don't hide from anybody. I tell everybody right where I'm at. Don Poop Ass. Have I ever backed down from anything, man? Like Ben. I'm gonna kick your ass. Ben Newton's good at that shit, man. I'm gonna kill you. I'm gonna beat your ass. He's good at that. But put the turban around his head and play horses behind him like Buffalo Bill from the movie Silence of the Lambs. But yeah, I mean, all these expats over there, anyway, I'm not telling all the bullshit story. I tell you what I heard from reliable sources that he is using Brian Ramos for his money. Okay, that's all I heard. I didn't say he was gay. I just said he's using Brian Ramos for his money. It's Lolo, Palubi Lolo. Learn how to speak Tagalog. Learn how to speak Vietnamese. You got 1 minute and 15 seconds, then I'm gonna go off the air. Look at that view, man. Look at the view. 17 stories up, man. Look at that view, man. Wow. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The sun is gone. Now it's out that way. I can sit out here with the breeze blowing on me. But I can't get my legs tan like that. I gotta come out here like about 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock after I get done running around the town, you know. No, I'm not Grandpa. Ricky Drama's Grandpa. He's a sick Grandpa. Plus my housekeeper's gonna be coming, man. They're gonna be coming. I'm gonna have to tell them, no, don't touch that. Don't touch this. Don't touch this. Leave that alone. Just 2 towels, 2 bottles of water, dump the garbage. That's it. I don't need you touching this. You know, they have so much pride in their job, they want to make sure they clean everything. I'll tell them, maybe sweep the floor. Sweep the floor. They have lots of pride in their job, man. Lolo nap, that's right. Take a Lolo nap, right? Everybody, in Saigon, this time of the day, it gets so freaking hot, everything closes, man. They take a 2-hour break, man. They go from like 2 in the afternoon to like 4 or 5, they stay closed, man. They close up. You want something, you're shit out of luck, man. You gotta remember that. The only places that stay open are like the big chain places like Starbucks, Highlands, places like that. They stay open. The little street joints, man, like even the Korean barbecue joints in District 7, they will close for like 2-3 hours. The store here closes for 2 hours in the afternoon, man. I put my order in yesterday. Sorry, something went wrong. I looked and said, store opens up at 5:30. So I had to wait till 5:30 to put my order in. We're almost there. We almost got a whole pack of cigarettes done for the day, man. Time to take a Lolo nap and then wake up and smoke another whole pack, man, because they're only $1.60 a pack over here. My eyes getting better. It was because of my hair when I sleep scratching my eyeball. Nope. That was when I was hurting for money, man. I used that to pay the rent, man. Yeah, you gotta pay the rent. I use it to pay rent and buy cigarettes. But then I got a decent job, and I went and bought a Les Paul cream color with the gold hardware, just like the poster with Eddie Van Halen and David Lee Roth leaning each other. I bought one exactly from a guy that needed to pay his rent for $350, man. Now I got eyeball herpes. Yeah, maybe, I don't know. It could be looking at Liam Long, right? Liam Long. On one Liam Long, and come call me WhatsApp. If I had my other phone, I could put my WhatsApp code up there. You could call me, right? Like I did in the other stream. It's there. Go back and watch it. You can flash my code and get my number. Well, that's it. So now I will say to you folks, I'm not going to go 4 or 5 hours like World Travel, so I'm not going to do that. Go watch this channel. I will say, bless you all. Have a great fucking day. Enjoy your life. Don't be living in a fucking car or van. Do something better than that, man. Do something better than that. Come to Vietnam and windsurf like this. Let me zoom these people here. Do the windsurfing like that there, man. Do it while you're young. Don't wait till you become old like me, man. Don't wait until you get old to travel. Get out and travel, man. Go out and do something, man. Okay? Adios, peeps. Adios.